How's it going, everybody? I, of course, am Dr. DeLay, and today we have some more hockey coverage for you. The first since the gold medal match as the Pittsburgh Penguins take on the New York Rangers. The Penguins currently second place in their division. The Rangers, of course, not doing so great this year. The Penguins, again, with a surprise year to many. We'll see if they can keep it up again. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hopefully, again, it is a great game. How's it going? Yeah, so we'll just try this out again. We're going to do this way of doing it. You know, just me with the little score bug that I will update it. Again, I'll try to show you the website whenever there's a goal scoring play. I think that's a pretty cool website. But yeah, we'll try this out. We'll see how it goes. The Penguins currently leading the season series 2-1. They won the first game 3-0 October 7th. Then a few days later they played again. The Rangers had their way with the Penguins, winning 6-1 there. But then they met, I believe, just before they went to the Olympics, January 31st. Pittsburgh winning 6-5. So really cool, exciting game there. Let's see here. Power play percentage, Pittsburgh ranking 4th. The Rangers not doing so great. They're in 20th. Penalty kills, Pittsburgh ranking 2nd. The Rangers in 14th. Let's see here. Face-off percentage, Pittsburgh ranking 17th. New York in 3rd. Then goals for Pittsburgh, 5th in the league with 3.42 goals a game. The Rangers in averaging 2.6 goals a game. That is good for 27th. Goals allowed, Pittsburgh again in the top 10, ranking 7th with 2.86. And the Rangers' defense not so great, 3.16 for them. Appreciate you, George. Nephew, how's it going? Miami, Ohio game. It was legendary, man. Again, their coach was pretty crazy. That was a crazy clip. Again, couldn't download the stream last night. I wanted to clip that. I think I could download it after this game. Carson City Girls. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff, Michael. Appreciate you for tuning in. Appreciate you guys all for hanging out. Again, hopefully we have a good one. Apparently, countdown to puck drop is 10 seconds, but we're not even looking at the game. So that's always good. Anyway, yeah, I'll do my best again to provide the best play-by-play I can. I know a few of the players for the Penguins, not so much. Not so much. You're blocked in the chat. You're not blocked in the chat. No, I got you. I got you, Michael. I got you. Skinner's going to start in goal for the Penguins. 8-4-1 is his record with the Penguins. Goals allowed 2.72. Save percentage 88.7%. As for the Rangers, they're going to have Igor Shesterkin. Again, I apologize. 17-12-5. Goals allowed 2.47. Save percentage 91%. You have a $30,000 wager. I mean, that is insane, Bill. That is a lot of money. Let's just say that. I believe Miami, Ohio is likely to go undefeated in the regular season. Yeah, they probably are. All right, we are about ready for face-off. Pittsburgh in white, Rangers in blue, as that is sent to Shesterkin, and he kicks it out to the near side. Going to be taken away by the Penguins, then reclaimed by the Rangers. But it looks like Wotherspoon's there for the Penguins. He has it on the far side, sending it to Carlson, but then taken back by the Rangers as they have it on the near circle. But Carlson winning it back, sending it back to Wotherspoon. Wotherspoon sending it up the ice as it's deflected away. And the Rangers will have it. Won't really know many of the names of the Rangers. I'll try to learn them as we go. Raquel in pursuit. Rangers, though, playing it within their own half or their own end. Rangers have it down the near boards, again, going right to left. Penguins trying to whack it free, as Carlson does, but the Rangers winning it back in their own end. Far boards connecting on a pass, but then intercepted. I believe that is by Rust. Rust sending it down to the near side to Hayes. Hayes sends it in, but that's going to be deflected away. He kind of collided with the goalie there. Penguins with it again. This is Girard. Girard with it, sending it to the far circle. He's looking around, sending it back to the point. Is Girard sending it to Mantha. Mantha sending it back to the far circle. Girard with a shot. That's going to be deflected away. Another opportunity and a goal, and it's deflected wide. Penguins with it again. Girard sending it to the far side. And there's another shot, and it's deflected away. and it's actually a delayed penalty on the Rangers. So it looks like it's going to be an early 5-4 advantage for Pittsburgh. Looks like that was Braden Schneider. 2 minutes for holding. And again, he will spend 2 minutes in the sin bin. That is ridiculous. That is crazy. My wife already said I lose. She's kicking me out. Honestly, I don't know if I can really disagree with her. Good luck, Bill. Good luck. Sounds pretty reasonable. Honestly, yeah, that's pretty crazy. 30,000. Unless you guys are millionaires, then it's like, okay, well, yeah, I don't know. Even then, that's still a lot of money. But whatever, Good luck, Bill. Good luck, man. All right, power play for the Penguins. 0-0 again, your score. Face-off won by Pittsburgh, but that's going to just glide all the way into the end, so it doesn't really matter. This is Carlson with it for Pittsburgh. He's circling the goalie now to the far side, now circling his way to the near side as he flicks it behind him. This is Raquel. Raquel gliding down, crossing the blue line, sending it to the near side to Malkin. Malkin flicks it behind the goalie around to Rust. Rust with it. He's trying to hold on to it, gatekeeping it on the far corner. Raquel pokes it free, where Raquel has it and sends a shot that's just wide. Rust now with it on the far corner. He's looking around. It's poked to the blue line. Carlson with a shot and a goal! A power play goal for Pittsburgh. And Pittsburgh with an early lead, and Bill's not looking too good. Pittsburgh leading 1-0. You got the Penguins? I got you. I thought it would be more people telling me I'm crazy to bet on them. Oh, yeah. Well, this isn't really, I guess, a hockey channel, so you're not going to have that many people here. But, appreciate you, though. Appreciate you, man, for tuning in. Pittsburgh leading 1-0 already, though. Again, a power shot there from the far side. We'll see if I can, again, don't know if they'll have the thing yet. They won't have it yet. I'll show that in a few minutes. Face-off won by Pittsburgh as goalie's going to come out Skinner, sending it to the far side. Shea is going to be crunched on the boards as Shea trying to poke it loose, but the Rangers have it racing into their own end. Oh, a tumble there for a Penguin player. Referee saying no, the penalty is declined. I don't know what's going on. Rangers now with it. Sends a shot, and it's going to be snared by Skinner with 17-24. Some pushing and shoving, as is customary. It's usually what happens after there's a save and someone accidentally bumps the goalie. Everyone just virtue signals and starts fighting everybody. Anyway, 1-0 is your score. Pittsburgh leading over New York. Sorry about the Crosby injury. Yeah, it's all good. Appreciate you, Sinbin, for tuning in. I'm here when you do NFL. Oh, appreciate you, Bill. Yeah, NFL is kind of when that's kind of my that's when I do well. That's where I'm knowledgeable too. Keystone area girls basketball plays today at 2. All right, good luck. Appreciate you, Sinbin, for tuning in. Again, Pittsburgh leading 1-0. Folks, again, if you are a hockey fan, make sure to check out Sinbin. He's actually dedicated to hockey. He loves hockey. Again, this is more of a hobby that I'm really growing into, but no, if you do like hockey, genuinely like hockey, please check out Sinbin stream. Make sure, again, to check him out. Like and subscribe to him. I mean, you can like one of his videos, I guess. But, yeah, make sure to subscribe to his channel. He does a great job. Looks like they were reviewing a penalty after all that. Again, I was wondering why there was a delay. And looks like Vincent Trocheck, an American hero, he's going to spend 2 minutes in the sin bin. So another power play opportunity for the Penguins. So Trocheck with a unsportsmanlike conduct penalty is going to put the Penguins again with another opportunity. Another 5-on-4 opportunity, I should say. Face-off happening in front of the Rangers goalie, whose name escapes me. We're going to find it right now. Chesterkin. I don't know. Terrible. All right, Penguins winning it. This is Carlson at the point. He's skating inside. Sends a shot deflected away. Raquel in there trying to flick it in. Could not. Back to Carlson at the point. Sending it to the far side to Rust. Rust sending it to the far side to Malkin. Rust, Carlson. Carlson looking around. Back to Rust, far circle. Sends it to Malkin. He's gliding behind the goalie, near circle. Sends it to Rust. Shot is goal! Pittsburgh, they don't know how to not score. As the Pittsburgh Penguins lead 2-0 already, 17 minutes to go here in the first period. 2 power play goals. I mean, that's just too good. Getting it done without Crosby again. To the sadness of many Penguins fans, when you found out Crosby was hurt at the Olympics, was the worst case scenario. Like, oh man, can the Penguins stay afloat? Well, so far, so good. Again, a win a few nights ago, and then already leading 2-0 over New York. You're good? Nah, I'm okay. I'm just a guy, man. Appreciate you, Sinbin. Basically nothing about hockey, I just like fights. Hockey, just popping in and watching 3 college basketball games at once. It's confusing. Oh, looks like they're going to review something. So the Rangers are actually going to challenge to see if there was goaltender interference. Was there goaltender interference? Mantha was kind of in the way. His skate did collide with the skate of the goalie. I don't know if that's really going to be enough. I couldn't tell you. So the commentators are saying that the goalie actually was the one to really initiate. And honestly, yeah, looking at the replay, yeah. Goalie initiates contact. So if I had put money on this, like $30,000, I would say the Rangers going to lose this challenge. But I guess you never know. I mean, maybe I'm out $30,000. I don't know. Hi, Dr. Lay. Rangers stink. Even my mediocre Flyers beat them at Madison Square Garden Thursday night. Oh, wow. Appreciate you, Carl. Appreciate you for tuning in. Hopefully the Penguins can continue to do what the Flyers did just a few nights ago. Appreciate you, man, for tuning in. Hold on. We're going to get the call. Oh, they're going to say there was goaltender interference. The goalie initiated contact. Unbelievable. So they will wipe it away. So it's back to 1-0. Unbelievable. Unbelievable stuff. Mantha just chilling right in front of the goalie. He's just chilling. And then the goalie initiates contact with his foot. And yet Mantha is the bad guy. Wow, that is kind of a killer. Let's go, Pens. Appreciate you, Russ, for tuning in. Sinbin doesn't like the call. Yeah, hey, he's the hockey guy, too. I'm not just a homer. It is what it is, though. Rangers winning the face-off as he just flicks it down, just trying to kill some more time. Skinner now with it as he's going to hand it off to Carlson. Carlson gliding to the far side circle of his own end, skating down, crossing the blue line, crossing center ice. He flicks it to the far corner. No one's there. Carlson, though, gets it. A pass to himself, but the Rangers now flicking it to the end with 16:35 left to go in the first. 1:10 left to go on the power play. Carlson, no, pardon me, this is Raquel. Raquel now with it. He hands it down to the far boards, the near side. Carlson to Malkin. Malkin back to Carlson. Carlson to Rust. Rust back to Carlson. If they put the names up, I don't need to do that. I can probably put up the screen. Rust with it. Sends a shot deflected away. Racing in. Oh, a stick just goes flying out as Raquel now with it. Sends it in and deflected away. 40 seconds left of the power play. Rangers trying to get it out of there, but no. Rust is there on the near corner. Flicks it to the far side. No one's really there. Penguins get it, flicking it behind the goalie. Malkin's ripped down, and the Rangers get it and flick it away with 30 seconds left on the power play. Skinner now with it, holding on to it. Rangers fans clapping. 20 seconds left. Letang now with it. He sends it to the far side to Novak. Novak to Chinikov. Chinikov sends it to Novak. Novak's deflected wide. 10 seconds left on the power play. Chinikov trying to send it free. Near corner, Kindle. Back to Letang. This is great. They put the names up. Kindle sends it in. Deflected away. Novak's right in front of goal. Sends it back to Kindle. And it's deflected away. Rangers trying to get loose, and they do. Rangers now racing down to the near side, crossing center ice. An opportunity, sends it in, deflected wide, but the Rangers now with it again, but stolen away by the Penguins. This is Brazeau sending it to the far side to Gerard. Gerard, though, sending it to the near wall where no one's really there. Now the Penguins with it, sending it up the ice, now to the far side. This is Lizotte trying to win it free in the far corner, sending it inside, but the Rangers are there. Rangers now taking it down center ice, near wall, flicking it to the near corner where there's a big collision, more so with the wall. Penguins now with it on the far wall, sending it up the ice. This is Achari sending it near side, near wall, sends a shot deflected off a skate of a Rangers defender. Achari getting crunched on the far corner. Rangers trying to poke it loose, but the Penguins are the ones that do. This is Shea. Shea back with it at the point, sending it to the far side, flicks it in, deflected away. Raquel trying to get it in the far corner. Rangers now sending it to the near wall of their own end, sending it back to the far circle again of their own end, sending it crossing center ice. The Rangers with an opportunity here, flicking it to the near corner, gliding around the goalie, gliding to the far corner, far circle. He's looking around. Russ trying to hit him, sends it inside, no one's there, and it glides all the way into the Rangers' end. Pittsburgh leading 1-0, 13:35 left to go in the first period. Rangers flicking it ahead to the near corner of the Penguins' end, but no one's there except for the Penguins. Penguins now with it, far circle, sends it to the near side of Carlson. Carlson sending it up to Malkin. Malkin gliding inside. Malkin with a shot deflected away. Rangers trying to poke it free, and they do. Rangers with an opportunity. Flicks it to the near side, passes just a little too far. Penguins now with it. Malkin on the far corner loses control, but the Penguins are there to back him up in the form of Wotherspoon and Carlson. Carlson going to just chill for a sec right behind the goalie. Ref's missing a good game. Yeah, your pizza's here. Nice, nephew. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you again for hanging out, listening to hockey. As the Penguins flicking it ahead, but the Ranger goalie comes out and gets it, flicking to the near corner. Trying to fight for it is Kindle. He's really fighting for it. Brazeau in on it as well. Penguins now with it, sending it to the near side. This is Mantha sending it far corner. Sending it to the far circle. Penguins right in front of goal, sends a shot deflected away. A nice opportunity for the Penguins. 6 shots for the Penguins on goal, 1 for the Rangers. Rangers with a near circle, sends it inside, and almost a goal. I don't know how Skinner made that save. Principal Skinner, good stuff. Here is Letang sending it to the far side. Kind of losing control, but then reclaims it, sending it to the far wall. It looks like that's sent out of play with 12:03 left to go in the first period. I agree. You thought the goalie initiated contact as well. Yeah, I thought so, but oh well. What can you do? Looks like that's going to be a TV timeout. Pittsburgh leading 1-0. Was 2-0 earlier, but they took away a goal. Oh, well. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Just kind of doing some more hockey. I said I would do more hockey after the Olympics, and here you go. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. Again, kind of getting into it. I'm a newbie to the hockey world. More so a football guy. I've been doing college basketball. But yeah, hopefully, again, you enjoy the stream. Make sure, again, to leave a like. That helps out small channels like mine. And make sure, again, to subscribe as well. I hope to do the Penguins game tomorrow. I already made the thumbnail for it. I don't know if I can actually see here. I can probably actually show you. There you go. I already have it ready just in case. Gonna try. Let's see here. Got to click the right one. Yeah, that's the one. All right, let's see if I can show you that Penguins goal. And I have a lot of stuff up. That's why I have. Anyway, there you go. So that was what happened early. This is really cool. It's into the far side. Rust to Carlson. Carlson sends it, and it's just too good. I think it went off a defender's stick, but hey, This is what it is. Replayed again. Again, really cool feature. Really cool feature. But anyway. So yeah, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out in this one. Now I got to get back to the rosters, which is on a separate browser. I need to print out the roster. I just don't have a printer. I'd love to print out things, but it's hard to do without a printer. Again, thank you guys for hanging out as we're just moments away from getting back into action. And we are already in action, apparently, missing a few seconds of the game. Penguins now with it in their own end. This is Shea. Shea sending it up as it deflects all the way to the Rangers' end. He comes out, the goalie, and he collides with the defender. And it's going to be a turnover. Penguins now with it, sending it to the near circle. But he takes a crunch. The Rangers trying to poke it loose. Penguins with the shot, deflected wide. And what a save by the Rangers goalie. Again, the name escapes me. Shesterkin, I think. Could be wrong. I have no idea. Let's see. The goal visualizer is big help for those who are watching the game. Yeah, no, it's really cool. It's good stuff. The goal visualizer is clutch. You're a diehard Pittsburgh fan. Appreciate you, man, for tuning in. I am a big Steelers fan, Pirates fan. Penguins, again, more of a casual, but hey, I'm really enjoying this sport that some of you guys will call hockey. In fact, most of you guys call hockey. Everyone really calls it hockey. Anyway, Rangers with it in their own end. Oh, a bad pass. Raquel with it. Far circle. Sends it inside and couldn't quite connect on it cleanly. Rangers within the far corner of their own end. Flicking it to the near wall. Penguins might get there first, and Carlson does. Carlson to Rust, but he's going to be called for an offsides with 11:06 left to go in the first. You gave up on printing as well. I want a printer. I do. That is something I need. Still can't believe how much UConn Blues. Yeah, that was a boring. That was a terrible game. That was a terrible game. Ink always dries up. Yeah, ink is expensive. It's ridiculous. I only know that because I worked at a place that bought a lot of ink, and I saw the prices. I'm like, geez, Rangers winning the faceoff, gliding, crossing center ice, flicking it to the far corner. Penguins trying to poke it loose, but the Rangers still with it, sending it back to the blue line, to the point, sending it to the far circle, but it's whacked away by the Penguins. Penguins with an opportunity, crossing center ice. It's a 2-on-1, 2-on-1, far circle, sends a shot, and it's deflected away. Carlson there in the near corner. As Carlson winning it again in the near side. Malkin with the shot deflected away. Malkin trying to get rid of it. Near corner. This is Novak. Novak sends it back to Malkin. Malkin sends it to the far side. Shot is deflected away. Novak takes a crunch there on the near corner, sending it to the far corner. And another big hit. Novak with it behind the goalie. Again, the Rangers playing very desperately. As the Rangers just going to flick it ahead. Intercepted, though, by the Penguins. This is Wotherspoon. Again, I'll get the names eventually, folks. Probably a few more games of the Penguins. I will have everyone memorized. Rangers, though, racing down the far side. Fakes the shot. Gliding behind the goalie. Near circle. Sends it back to the blue line. Sends a shot deflected away by a defender. As the Penguins just flicking it down to the near corner. And that's an icing with 9:47 left to go in the first. I'd like you a lot more if you weren't a Steelers fan, but anything's better than a Browns fan. Yeah, no, for sure. Nah, man, sorry. I'm a winner. Then again, I cheer for the Cleveland Browns of baseball, so maybe not. Any thoughts on the NFLPA report card? Yeah, I mean, it's not a surprise. Again, I've been pretty clear that Art Rooney is just a disgrace of an owner. He's nothing like his dad. Dan Rooney loved the Steelers. Art Rooney sees it as a cash cow. Penguins with it in the near corner, flicking it ahead to the near side, but the Rangers now with it near circle. He's looking around trying to find a teammate, and it's intercepted by the Penguins, but then quickly given up. And looks like no offside. Penguins just going to let it glide, now connecting with a nice pass as there's a swing and a miss by the Penguins. Justin Brazeau channeling his inner Jack Sawinski. As here's the Penguins. Penguins now with it. As he sends it to the far side, intercepted by the Rangers. Rangers now crossing center ice. Near side, near circle. As, a nice little collision there on the near corner. Rangers still with it, though. Near circle, deflecting to the near corner. Rangers with it, sending it to the far side. Taken away by the Penguins. Penguins trying to rip it free, flicking it free to the near side. As the Penguins just sending it around the goalie, trying to connect on the far corner. Connects, though, with the Ranger as he sends to the near corner. Rangers now with it near circle, crossing center ice. As he's gliding through everybody. Sends a shot deflected away. Penguins now with it. As he flicks it ahead and takes a little bit of a bump. Dewar on the pursuit, but the Rangers still with possession. Taken away by the Penguins. Dewar sending it behind the goalie to Shea. Shea taking a hit. Shea sends it inside, taken away by the Rangers, but then taken back by the Penguins, but then taken back by the Rangers. Rangers with it, with an opportunity. Far circle, sends it inside, deflected away by the Penguins. Rangers still with it, behind the goalie. Penguins, though, trying to flick it free, and they do. Penguins now with it, far wall, sending it into the near wall. That is Clifton, and looks like that is going to be an offsides by the Penguins with 8 minutes to go in the first. Penguins leading 1-0, 9 shots for the Penguins, 2 for the Rangers. Doing a great, Doctor. Oh, appreciate you, Sinbin. I'm trying. I've legit seen Browns fans trying to justify what Garrett did to Rudolph. Yeah, they 100% will. I mean, I don't like the Browns. I just don't. That's what tribalism does to you, justifying anything your tribe does, even if it's wrong. Yeah, no, I'll be the first to call out the Steelers, man. Sometimes. I don't know. Depends. I don't know. I try to be unbiased. I really do. I think I am. I think I am very much... I go through it with a lens that is clear. 20/20 vision. Despite me not having it IRL, I tend to have it with my takes. Hopefully. But then I have you guys hold me accountable. So thank you guys for always hanging out and holding me accountable, of course. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you're new to the stream, I'm Dr. Lay. I call games. I'm more of a football guy, NFL, college football. I have been doing some college basketball. Have done a little bit of hockey. Did the Olympic hockey, which was very enjoyable. I enjoyed it so much that here I am doing some more. Again, probably just going to do Penguins games. I'm going to do all Penguins games, but we'll do what I can when I can. So, and of course, you're a Rangers fan. Well, appreciate you stopping by. Not really going to push for you to join, but if you are like a Jets fan or a Giants fan or Yankees, Mets, hey, again, I'll be doing a lot of football and baseball, so make sure, again, to subscribe to the channel. Again, I've done a lot of football, and that's really where most of my subscribers come from. But again, it is free. It is free to subscribe to the channel. Been playing Pokemon all day. Pokemon. Yeah, I've never really played that. Don't really understand the hype, but I don't know. You know, maybe I'm just a boomer. Maybe. Nah. No, I don't know. Looks like we're working our way back here again. 1-0 is your score. Penguins leading. I need to get back to the rosters here. Roster for the Penguins, anyway. Penguins now with it at the blue line. This is Shea. Shea looking around. Flicks it ahead to Malkin. Malkin flicking it ahead, connecting on a pass, but then deflected by the Penguins. Clifton has his pass deflected away. Rangers now with it. Far boards, far wall. Sending it inside. The Rangers with an opportunity. Far circle. And, he's just shoved down. That is a grown man. Malkin now with it. Sending it to the near side. This is Novak. Novak to the near circle. Taken away by the Rangers. Rangers flicking ahead to the far wall, where the puck just kind of glides and taken away by Novak, but the Rangers winning it back. 7:16 left to go in the first. Again, 1-0 Pittsburgh leading over New York. The New York Rangers, that is. New York usually has two teams in every single league. Carlson sending it to the far circle. Back to Carlson on the near circle. He's looking around, sending it and connecting with the pass with the Rangers, but then won back by the Penguins. Penguins went with it on the near wall, sending it to Rust in the near corner as he's trying to cut inside, but then taken back by the Rangers. Rangers shoring up on defense. Rangers now with it, crossing center ice, sending it to the far wall. He's cutting Backward, sends it inside, intercepted by Carlson. Carlson now with it, sending it to Rust. Rust with an opportunity, near circle, sends a shot off the post! Unbelievable! I can't believe that. Intercepted, taken away by the Rangers, and he just flicks it ahead. That shot going 84 miles per hour. That's like a Paul Skeens changeup right off the post. Unbelievable. Penguins now sending it to the Rangers side. Taken away, of course, by the Rangers. Far circle in their own end. Near circle. Connecting on a pass, crossing the blue line, crossing center ice on the near wall, flicking ahead to the near corner where the Penguins will beat there, but he takes a beating in the corner. Brazeau losing control, but then the Penguins winning it back. This is Girard. Girard sending it inside. This is Kindle. Kindle with it, crossing center ice, looking for a teammate, finds Letang, but it's offsides with 5:49 left to go in the first. Let's see here. You're going to feel really tired, especially after eating a whole pizza. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, catch you later, man. Appreciate you for tuning in, nephew. Glad to get some sleep after work last night. Didn't sleep well on Thursday. Yeah, I hear you, man. Sleeping, I don't know. I've had trouble sleeping myself. Slept very early then. I missed last night's Miami-Ohio basketball game. Oh, yeah, that was wild. That was wild. At intermission, I'll show you my favorite part of the game, which wasn't even talking about the game. So stay tuned for that. I thought it was great. Hopefully I can get the audio from the computer to sync up. I don't know. That was a fun game, though. But, yeah, again, we are in commercial timeouts. 1-0. Again, if you're just tuning in, I can try to show you here. Dang it. I'm not going to do that one. That is, again, trying to figure out how to, I don't know. I'm still working on, how to be more, look at the presentation. But anyway, that is the goal. That is the only goal of the game. That was a really fun goal. Again, the Penguins had another goal that was taken away on a challenge, and I didn't really like the call. Sinbin, the hockey expert here, my hockey correspondent, he disagreed as well with the call. So there you go. I'm not just a homer. So, yeah. Let's see here. But, yeah, 1-0 again. 5:42 left to go in the first. Hopefully, again, you like the little score bug. Again, working on also improving that. So, trying to figure it out. It's just so annoying to get all the numbers to match up. It's actually not centered. It's really annoying. But OBS is so, I don't know. It's annoying. It's just annoying. Don't know how else to say it. Would have loved to have listened to the Miami-Ohio game last night. I feel like I'm more interested in college basketball than hockey. I would probably agree. Again, not to turn off the hockey viewers here, but I feel the same way. Again, we're missing a little bit of the action here. Rangers with the puck in their own end. Deflected out of play with 5:42 left to go. It's like they heard us. I'm like, okay, we'll start it over for you. Just fast forwarding a few seconds. Yeah, nothing really that screamed that I had a call, for college basketball today. Again, you can probably find most of the stuff on YouTube anyway, because college, the NCAA doesn't care about copyright. And yet, though, if I show a second of the game, my channel is nuked. So, yeah, we're not going to try that. We're not going to do that. All right, again, 1-0, another face-off ensuing. Again, the Penguins, not too bad with face-offs, but the Rangers pretty good, ranking third in face-offs, and they win another as the Rangers flicking it ahead, but then taken back by the Penguins. I was about to say the United States. It's crazy. Rangers with it on the near wall as the Penguins winning it, sending it to the far corner. Rangers goalie going to come out and send it to the near corner. Rangers now with it on the near circle, far circle now as he flicks it ahead, crossing center ice. Rangers with it on the far wall, far circle, sends it behind the goalie. And the Rangers with the near circle, intercepted and whacked away by the Penguins. But the Rangers winning it back, sending it to the near corner. This is, a lot of pushing and shoving there. Everyone's just whacking the six around. Rangers with it, sending it to the blue line, far side. Sent a shot, and that's going to be wide. Rangers with it again at the blue line. Sent it around the goalie to the far corner, connecting with the Ranger. Rangers sent another shot. That is deflected high off the glass as the Penguins flicking it ahead. as they have an opportunity, sending it to Novak, near circle, sends it far circle, and no one is there. Rangers with an opportunity, far side, far wall, far circle, looking around. He's looking around, cutting inside, flicking ahead, far circle, sends a shot, deflected away. Penguins trying desperately to get it out of there, but the Rangers won't give up. Rangers have it, far side, sends it inside, right to Malkin. Malkin just handing it off to Dewar, but the Rangers quickly regaining possession as he flicks ahead for an icing. 4:15 left to go in the first. Penguins leading 1-0. 9 shots on goal for the Penguins, 2 for the Rangers. Let's see here. What am I missing? Tipped off the glove before it hit the crossbar. Oh, I gotcha. Scoreboard looks good. The only thing that changes is the font size. You want it bigger or smaller? What do you think? Again, I'm open to suggestions for sure. Penguins winning the faceoff. Sends a shot. Going to be a little bit wide. Puck is just hanging out behind the net. And the Penguins trying to get rid of it, but the Rangers are there. Penguins, though, now are going to be called for a penalty. I think it's going to be a tripping. And now the Rangers will have an opportunity with the 5-on-4. We'll get you the name. So actually, Lizotte for slashing. That's tough. The hope is I'll be caught on rest before Monday. Yeah, for sure. Got to do that. So power play for the Rangers. Rangers will have a 5-on-4 advantage. 4:01 left to go in the first, as the Penguins will have to be selling out on defense. All right, we'll see what happens here. Face-off won by the Penguins. This is Clifton. Clifton now with it. He flicks it ahead to the far side, and that's just going to glide into the Rangers' end. Fox with it for the Rangers. Again, nice that they provide the names on power plays. Zibanejad just sends it to the far side, deflecting off Skinner. Penguins just desperately trying to get rid of it, and they do. 1:38 left to go. 3:36 left to go in the first. Rangers now with it. He's onside. Sends it back to Fox. Fox with it for the Rangers. He's looking around. Sends it back to Miller. Back to the point on the far side. Trocheck. Back to Fox. He sends a shot deflected away. Rangers now with it. He sends it to the near corner. Back to the far side. Back to the point. Fox with it. Sends it inside, and it's deflected away, though their Penguin is still down. And the Penguins do have it, as Kindle just flicks it ahead. But nothing the Penguins can do. That was rust on the pursuit. 1 minute left to go on the power play. 3 minutes ago here in the first period, as the Penguins trying to flick it ahead. And they kind of do to the near corner. 50 seconds left to go. And Kindle is on the sideline now. He is not feeling good. 43 seconds and counting for the Rangers. Sending it to the far corner. Rangers with it. Sending it to the near corner. Penguins trying to get rid of it as there's a little bit of a scrum in the near corner. 30 seconds left in the power play. Penguins now with it. This is Dewar. Dewar just flicking it ahead. 25 seconds left. Rangers power play at home actually ranking 30th. They do not score well at home. Rangers now with it on the near wall, flicking it to the near corner. Rangers now with it. 10 seconds left on the power play. Send it back to the point. Far circle. Looking around, sends it, and deflected away, taken away by Raquel. Raquel with it for the Penguins. That's going to be a power play kill for the Penguins. Rust with it, far circle, gliding around, and loses control. Raquel with it, though, behind the goalie, trying to give it back to Rust, who falls down. He's just on the puck now. He's just chilling. He is just chilling on the puck. Everyone's just trying to whack it free, and the Rangers do. But the Penguins with it again. That is Hayes. Hayes back to Letang. Sends a shot. Deflected away. Penguins with it on the far side. Sending it behind the goalie to Rust. Rust is down, and there's a penalty. And we'll see who it's called against. Rust and Borgen. Both kind of just in a... The commentator said a wrestling match. I couldn't agree more. So looks like number 44 for the Rangers will be in the sin bin for 2 minutes. Trying to get you a name here. That is Gavrikov. Gavrikov for the Rangers. 2 minutes for holding. Not font size, misspoke. Actually, the font type. I don't think Times New Roman is good for Sports Scorebug. And that's fair. That's fair. I think I meant Times New Roman. Yeah. I'll have to look at what else I do have on OBS. But I'll look out. That's good. That's a good. Appreciate it. It's a good point. Good point. All right, 2-minute power play for Pittsburgh. 1:30 left to go in the first half, so they'll have 30 seconds rollover. Of course, that's barring a goal by the Penguins. Face-off won by the Rangers. They'll just flick it ahead. Again, 1:25 left to go here in the first period. We'll see what the Penguins can do in the form of Letang. Letang with it as he sends it to Novak. Novak trying to give it to Chinakhov. Chinakhov with it in the far corner, but the Rangers really the ones holding on to it. And the Rangers flick it ahead with 1:04 left to go in the first. Skinner now with it. He'll just hand it off to Letang. Again, a power play for Pittsburgh. 57 seconds and counting. Brazeau now with it. Sends it to Kindle. Kindle, near circle. Sends it inside. Novak is rejected. Oh, the Penguins with an opportunity could not convert. 45 seconds left to go in the first. Letang with it. Far circle. He's looking around. Hands it off to Malkin. Malkin with it. He sends it to Rust. Rust sending it back to Raquel. Raquel with the... Or Mantha with the shot. That's going to be deflected wide. Raquel. Back to Carlson. Back to Raquel. Carlson with it. At the point. 20 seconds left in the first period. Rust back to Malkin. Malkin back to Carlson. Carlson sends it in. Deflected away by the Rangers. Rangers just flicking ahead. 12 seconds. Rangers in pursuit of the puck. Penguins with it. 9 seconds left. Mantha. Mantha to Rust. Rust with it. Sends it near side Malkin. 5 seconds. Malkin sends it inside. Mantha with a shot. Deflected away. Carlson sends it in, but that is the end of the first period. Penguins leading 1-0 over the Rangers, and they'll still have 30 seconds left. In the power play, sorry. Just trying to center this thing, because this thing, again, so hard to actually center. I hate it so much. I don't know. It's dumb. It's dumb. Need to find out just another thing. I mean, it's neat to also control it, but at the same time, it is annoying. Try to use the same font type as the one NFL and CBI circa 0205. That may fit well. Yeah, I'll see what they have, or see what it is. I don't know. I'll adjust it after. I'll see what I can do. But that's a good point. For sure. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. 1-0 Pittsburgh leading over the Rangers. Again, if you're just tuning in, you don't know how they scored, well, give me a sec. I can let that be known. The goal visualizer. So cool, so clutch. Again, Rust over there to Carlson. Carlson shot. So good. Game stats, there you go, right beneath me. Shots on goal, Pittsburgh with 10, Rangers with 2. Face-off percentage being dominated by the Rangers. Again, Rangers actually really good at face-offs, third in all of the NHL. Power play percentage, Penguins have converted, or have scored, or taken advantage on so far one of them. 1 out of the 2. This is their third. Doesn't look like they will convert on that, but oh well. Penalty minutes, I didn't even notice Trocheck was in the sin bin for 10 minutes, but he was. 9 hits. Rangers dishing out the punishment. Not phasing the Penguins, though. Block shots, 5 giveaways. Rangers turning it over a lot. And then, of course, the 101 on takeaways. But, yeah, there you go. There you go. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. Appreciate you guys for doing so. Again, if you do like what you're listening to, make sure again to like and subscribe. For more play-by-play with Dr. DeLay. Again, we're in intermission as we speak. About 16 minutes left to go until we get this one resumed. Again, it turns into a Q&A. Feel free, again, to chat down below. Now, I did say I would try to show you guys that crazy sequence last night. I genuinely hope I can get audio. I'll be looking to see if I can. Let's see if I can. If I have to just... Hold on. Let's see. Let's see if I can... I don't know. Do I mute it? I don't know. I don't think it's actually working. Do I do... Is it speakers? No, I don't know. All right, maybe you can hear it on the far side. All right, let's back up. Let's see here. Again, this happened last night. Turn the mic over. Sorry about all that. All right, see how it goes. 30-26, Western Michigan leading Miami of Ohio. Miami of Ohio coach is screaming at the referees. He is not happy. Now he's red. He is as red as as this. He is not happy. That's just making the Western Michigan crowd so, they're loving this. He is, they gave him a tech. They gave him a tech. They gave him a tech. Again, he was swearing earlier. Now he just pushes down a chair. What is he doing? Now he just yelled at a cop. What is this guy doing? Just yelled at police. He just yelled at a police officer. This guy is crazy. What the heck? I'm not even kidding. That happened. What the flip? That was actually pretty crazy. One of the best moments ever. That was pretty funny. Thought it was 2-0. No, they took away the goal. So they did a review, and they said goalie interference, which I thought was a pretty bad call. But, yeah, so unfortunately it's 1-0. So, yeah, they said goalie interference. And, again, I thought the goalie made all the contact with the foot of the defender, but it is what it is. Goal was challenged and then waved off. Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Pretty bad stuff there. Western Michigan's logo looks like, yeah. You know, and I like the Bronco logo that they have, but the problem is it's so wide and it just would look funky. I really tried to make that the logo, but there's just no. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to deal with the W. It was a bad call. I got a parlay on all teams today. Oh, wow. Good luck. Good luck, man. Good luck, AP. Yeah. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. Again, we're just kind of waiting for the second half to get underway. 13 minutes. Second half. Second period. Just ticked off all hockey diehards. I will not be ashamed that I am a casual. Not ashamed at all. Not ashamed. How you feel about hockey is how I feel about football. But anyway, after the interference call, I know the Pens will somehow lose. I don't know. I think we'll be fine. I feel like the Penguins have done well. Now, I will say I feel like it seemed like the last half of the first period, it was more of a balanced game. Even I would say even the Rangers had more possession, to be honest. But I don't know. The Penguins, they've looked fine. I think they've looked fine. But I don't know. I kind of get what you're saying, though. If that happened to the Steelers, I'd be like, oh, yeah, okay. They waved off a touchdown, didn't convert. Yeah, it's over. Steelers going to lose. That'd be something my dad would say. That coach must have... Yeah, no, it was insane. It was actually insane. That was an all-timer there. I need to clip that. Again, I couldn't download the stream last night. For some reason, it would not let me. Some streams, it'll randomly let me, oh, yeah, you can download this right after the game. No problem. You can clip it right here, right now. But it's like always the streams I want to, like, clip something. It's like, no, you got to wait. And I'm like, okay. Well, then I never get around to it. Norm Sans font type. All right, let me write that down. Again, I'm at the mercy of OBS. So, yeah, if they don't have it, they don't have it, unfortunately. But because for some reason, they don't really have a bunch. I just don't want to change it now because if I change the font, it'll mess it up. I'll do it. So I'll just have to do that. Let's see if they actually have that. me a sec. Norms. M. They don't have it. Yeah, for some reason. Let me just... Can I search stuff? I cannot. So dumb. It's so dumb. I don't know why they don't have a lot. See if I can find something else. They have sans serif collection, but they don't have norms. Nothing. They don't have nothing. Is the one CBS currently using? Oh, that's yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have it. Pens. Oh, geez, Oilers. What do you think? I don't know. I mean, I'm not the again, a confession here, AP. Again, I'm not the hockey expert. Again, all I can say is good luck. That's all I can do. Good luck, man. Rangers, Canucks, and Kings are the only 3 teams with single-digit wins at home. Everyone else has 12 wins or more. Oh, wow. Well, then you're thinking that the Penguins should win, right? But I don't know. But good luck, man. That is, if it hits, that should do well for you. That definitely should. Try Arial font type. That's the one CBS used, 99. I think we should have. I think I remember seeing that. Give me a sec. Arial. Okay. We do have that. Again, I don't want to try it right now, because then I'll mess it up. Let me see if I can. Just put test. Arial. Let's see, how does that look? I can't quite tell. That does look a lot smoother. Okay. Definitely going to go with that for sure. So I'm going to get rid of that real quick. Okay. So yeah, Arial for sure. No, I completely agree. That's way smoother. I like that. That's okay. Yeah, no, yeah, sorry, AP. Appreciate you, though, for tuning in, man. Again, I'm pulling for you. Definitely going to pull for you. I pull for everyone on their bets. For sure. Most people, I should say. Then, I don't know, when people just, oh, it's rigged, and it's like, okay, well, if you know it's rigged, then don't bet. And if you're going to bet anyway, then just bet on the right script next time. Get good and guess the right script. I don't like that. I don't like the sore losers. I'm like, it's called gambling. You should look up what gambling means. But, man, yeah, no, appreciate JP for tuning in. Again, good luck. Good luck with everything. Again, still, actually, I don't even know. I didn't get to see. About 5 minutes until I should say 6 minutes until we're back. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Just waiting for the game to resume. And again, if you are new to the channel, don't hesitate to like and subscribe again. Just doing some hockey because, one, again, we're in off-season mode, but two, again, really did enjoy covering the Olympics. That was really fun. I became a kind of a little hockey fan with that. That was really good. That was really a pleasure to watch and cover. So I'm going to be doing more of that. And again, folks, make sure to check out Sinbin's stream. He covers hockey a lot. He covers a lot of hockey. I think he's going to be covering one today as well. So again, if you're a diehard hockey fan, then you must be subscribed to Sinbin. If you're not, then you do yourself a favor and subscribe. Again, he covers all the hockey. So again, if you are a diehard hockey fan, or even just a casual hockey fan, if you're a sports fan in general, make sure to, again, subscribe to Sinbin's stream. Again, it is free to do so. Rangers going to win this one by a thread. I hope not, Skater Chick, but hey, we'll see. We shall see. Again, Rangers have kind of looked a little bit more competitive. They looked a lot better towards the end of the first half, so we'll see. Okay, being a casual hockey fan as well, soccer and football is my wheelhouse, semi-knowledgeable in tennis and basketball. Yeah, I feel you there. Again, football is my wheelhouse. Everything else is a second. I would say, again, baseball is second. And then from there, it's like whatever. Both the women's and men's Olympic tournaments were good. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I think the women's actually did better. Well, the women's U.S. streams did well. I mean, there were some streams that just did not. And like, well, it is what it is. But yeah, no, that was great. That was really fun. Yeah, the women's stream did really good. That was actually one of my most popular streams on the channel. 12th, 15th, 16th. That was my 18th most viewed stream. 18 total views. Again, views don't come all in equal shapes and sizes, but as far as views, that outdid a lot of my football stuff. So that was really cool. But then everything else was kind of like a distant there. I think the gold medal match did do all right. 10,000. Again, that's pretty good. That's pretty darn good. But most of them were kind of in the 1,000 range, really. But yeah, no, that was again, I really enjoyed it. That was really fun. It was good to see a lot of the patriotism too. That was cool for both sides, USA, Canada too. A lot of people, of course, proud of their country. That's good to see. That's always good to see. Let's see. Islanders, Canadians tonight, 6 Central. Usually double headers most nights. Yes. Make sure again to check out Sinbin for Islanders, Canadians tonight. Men's tournament was good due to the competitiveness of the top 6 to 8 teams. Women were good due to the U.S. and yeah. That's completely true. It was just like it was kind of like the Women's World Cup or like the Women's March Madness. Just really, again, just kind of the top heavy teams, and there's everybody else. The men's very competitive. I mean, Canada again had to come back from behind to win their quarterfinal and semifinal matchup. So that was interesting. That made it pretty exciting there. Didn't cover those matches, but I was following Sinbin on a few of those. And, yeah, those are fun. USA, Canada dominated. Yep, they did. Looks like we're about 2 minutes away, folks. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out for intermission. Actually, my bad, 3 minutes. 3 minutes away. Let me make sure I'm caught up here just to make sure. Again, going to be a little bit of a delay. Yeah, you're funny if you... Oh, that's why they call you Dr. Delay. No, that's not actually, but... Insert delay joke down below. Do you do any info prep before you commentate on games? College basketball. Yes. Hockey, probably in the future. I did write down, actually, it had a small thing for hockey down here. I had the stats. There's the line, but yeah. But, and then on the screen right now, I have roster for the Penguins. The other tab is for the screen that you guys see. I'm actually not looking at that right now. That's you guys can, but yeah. The Rangers roster is just a click over, and it's just, I don't know, hockey's so fast, I'm just going to leave it on the Penguins. But I'll leave it open just in case I have time. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to non-stuff, as of late, I've done that. I wasn't at the beginning, but I feel like since I started doing the prep, I've noticed that more people are staying longer and more people are subbing. It's not always the case, but definitely more so at the beginning than when I wasn't. I was just kind of going in with no idea who the players were, but giving me some, getting my notes, getting the rosters, getting the stats has helped a lot, and I think people can notice that. So you get out what you put into it. For any of you guys that are wondering, like how to get into this. Again, I'm just a small-time guy, but, you got to put in a lot of work. Don't give up. Don't be discouraged at the beginning. Where did the delay come from then? This guy. So it's actually a play on my real name, which if you do research, you can't find it on here. But, yeah. It's a play on my first and last. Let's just say that. If you were to commentate on another sport like soccer, do you think InfoPref would help ease? Yeah, 100%. 100%. Again, I feel like with soccer, it's kind of like basketball and hockey where, you just say the name of whoever has the ball. Like passes to, McKinney. Sends it to Pulisic, or Pulisic. I don't even really actually. I need to figure out how his name is actually pronounced. Sends it back to Reyna. It's just, I feel like it's like that. Football, it's pretty simple. You just describe what's happening. But everything else, you just got to say who has the puck, and you're considered pretty good. So I don't think I'm that great, but that's really all you got to do, essentially. And, yeah, I don't know. It's actually pretty simple. Like with this, you don't have time to think. You just got to describe who has the puck. Going from where? Far side, near wall, whatever. Football, you describe it for 5 seconds, and then you got to kind of kill the next 30 seconds. Small talk with the chat or whatnot. For college basketball, the live stats really help from the school site, especially if the stat broadcast. Yeah, I need to see what you use. I know you have a lot of information there. All right, Penguins with it. 20 seconds left in the power play. Here is Carlson. Sends it back to Malkin. Malkin with it, sending it to the far side to Rust as it's deflected wide. Rangers now with it, trying to kill the power play again. Rangers going left to right. Penguins right to left. Penguins with it. 3 seconds left in the power play. Sends it to Rust, and that's going to be deflected wide. Now, of course, that is a power play kill. Rangers, though, flicking it ahead. Rangers with an opportunity, far circle. He's behind the goal. He's sending it to the near corner, but taken away by the Penguins. Malkin with it, near circle, sends it ahead. This is Novak. Novak with it, near circle. He's looking around, sends it behind the goalie to the far corner. And the Rangers will indeed flick it away. This is Gerard. Gerard sending it to the near side, near wall, connecting on the far corner. Now deflected to the near corner of the Rangers. Rangers now flicking it ahead as the Penguins now with it. Penguins with it, far wall. As this is Hayes. Hayes has it taken away by the Rangers. Rangers now with it, sending it to the near wall as they have it in their own end. Sending it to the far circle. 18:35 left to go here in the second period. Again, 1-0 Penguins leading over the Rangers as the Rangers flick it ahead into the far corner of the Penguins. Penguins with it. This is Gerard. Gerard with it near side, sending it to the far circle. As the Penguins connecting on a pass, but then he falls down, and the Rangers will have it in the far corner of their own end as there's a little bit of a collision. Rangers looking for it. Penguins now with it at the point, sending it to the near side. Shea with it, cutting inside. Shea's looking around as he flicks it ahead. Goal! And the Penguins double their lead as Chesterkin can't believe it. Think it was deflected in, tipped in, whatever. But the Penguins with the goal. Shea is your guy. 2-0 Penguins leading the Rangers. From downtown, just skating around, just going back and forth, flicks it in. I think it may have went off a Rangers defender. Would like to see another replay angle, and it kind of does off the belly. Off the belly of Morrow. Oh, man, Morrow. I think he may have been receiving some grief from the goalie there because Chesterkin couldn't believe it. He was not happy. Face-off won by the Rangers. Rangers now flicking ahead to Skinner. Skinner sending it to the near corner. Rangers now sending it behind the goalie as there's a collision there. Penguins with it. That is Lazant. Lazant sending it up ahead as this is Achari. Achari sends it inside, deflected away. Rangers now with it on the near wall. He's looking around as he flicks it ahead. Rangers now with it on the near wall again in the near corner of the Penguins, but the Penguins beating him to the punch. Shea trying to poke it loose. He does. This is Lazant. Lazant with it, sending it, and it's intercepted by the Rangers. Rangers now with it, sending it back behind Skinner. No one can really connect there as the Penguins now with it on the far wall, sending it back. This is Clifton. Clifton with it, far circle poked away. Penguins trying to get it back, but the Rangers do. Penguins falling all over the place. The Rangers crossing center ice, looking around. Near circle. Sends it inside. Shot is deflected away. Rangers with it again. Sends it away again. Rangers with an opportunity near corner. As now it's poked loose, but the Rangers winning it back. Sending it back behind the Penguins goalie. Penguins trying desperately to get out of there. And they kind of do. The Penguins with it at the blue line. Sending it ahead. An opportunity. But no, he could not hold on to it. That was Kindle with an opportunity. He could not finish. As the Rangers with it on the far wall. Crossing the blue line. Rangers with it. Far corner. Behind the goalie. Penguins, though, beating him to the punch. A lot of whacking of the sticks there. Trying to poke it loose. Penguins do. Sends it back. This is Achari. No, pardon me. That's Carlson. Carlson, I think, lost his stick. He's going to be heading to the bench here as the Rangers with an opportunity crossing the blue line near wall. Sends it back, but it's taken away by the Penguins. Kindle sends it back to, I believe that is Chinakhov. Chinakhov sends a shot, and it's saved with 15:58 left to go in the second period. 14 shots for the Penguins. Only 2 shots on goal for the Rangers. Someone from the D.C. area, my fondest related related hockey area was seeing a lot of Capitals fans sitting on the Metro to attend a Stanley Cup title celebration years ago. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know if the Capitals, I think they're just outside the playoff bubble. Could be wrong. I think they are. Face-off happening in front of the Rangers goalie on the near side. Again, Rangers going left to right, Penguins right to left. Face-off going to be won by the Rangers. That has been kind of what they've been doing. Rangers flicking it ahead to the far corner of Pittsburgh. Rangers beating him to the punch. Far circle, sends it wide. Rangers now with it on the near corner. As he sends it to the far corner, pass is deflected. Back to the far corner. Rangers passing it between themselves behind the goalie. He's circling the goalie, sends it near circle, sends a shot, deflected away. Novak takes a big hit, but he does win it. Again, another big hit. Rangers dishing out punishment, but not on the scoreboard. Rangers flicking ahead to Skinner. Skinner's going to hand it to Letang. Letang sends it to Chinakhov, who just lets it glide into the Rangers' end. As here is the Rangers. The Rangers sending it inside, deflected away. Rangers with it, though, at the far circle, deflected away again. Penguins just trying to get a stick in there. So far, it's working. Rangers with the near corner. As Clifton now taking it back for the Penguins, but then won back by the Rangers, then won back by the Penguins, and Shea. Shea with it in the near corner. He's getting hits. Kindle, I think, in the area. No, that is not Kindle. That is Raquel. Pardon me. Raquel to Shea. Shea takes a big bump. He sends it ahead. Raquel putting his body on the line. Rangers, though, with it. And actually, there's a stoppage of play with 14:39 to go in the second period. We'll see what happened. I guess someone's in the neutral zone. I have no idea. Appreciate you, Houday, for tuning in. Appreciate you, man. Shasterkin. Is that the goalie? Appreciate you, Sinbin. Yeah, I have no idea. You meant memory. Oh, yeah, you're good. Hockey memory, yeah. I'll assume the Rangers are not a playoff contending team. They are not. They are not looking too shabby this year. Face-off happening in front of the Rangers goalie. Once again, won by the Rangers. What else is new? I feel like this is deja vu. Taken away by Wotherspoon, though. And now there's a whistle with 14:34 to go in the second period. Don't know why there's a whistle, but I'm not going to be asking questions. Again, while we have a sec, I'll try to get you that goal visualizer, which was really cool. Really cool feature. This was the goal by Shea. Show it for you again as the Rangers now sending it to the near corner. Penguins now with it. Rangers with an opportunity on the near wall. Replay it again. Rangers with on the far wall, sending it back to the near corner. Sends it to the near side. Penguins trying to poke it loose. Rangers, though, still with it. Sends it and snared out of the air by Skinner. So there you go. That was the goal. And now there's some pushing and shoving. Oh, someone threw a light jab to Wotherspoon. And I believe we're going to see someone enter the sin bin, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think so. Maybe we're not. No, we're not. That's a lie. That was misinformation. That was a bad call by delay. Let's see here. Makes sense. They don't want a lot at home. Yeah. Shea, not Shea. Sheh. Short as Sheh. Elephant. Gotcha. Sheh. Sheh. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Appreciate you, though. Appreciate you, Sinbin. I'm just Shesterkin. I don't know. Rangers with a shot. That's going to be deflected wide, and that's actually deflected out of play with 14:03 left to go in the second period. Shesterkin. I will probably forget that in a second. Face-off won again by the Rangers as he sends it wide. Far corner. Penguins trying to get there, but the Rangers trying to whack it free, actually. Penguins with it, but then one back by the Rangers. Oh, and he loses control of the puck as he glides into his own end. Racing down and whacked away by the Penguins. Penguins trying to get it, and they do. This is Dewar. Sends it inside. No one's there. Rangers swing and a miss. Penguins with it in the far corner. He's being held. Dewar trying to get to it. He's being held. Rangers now with it behind their own goalie. He's looking around, sending it to the near side. Rangers flicking it ahead, but intercepted by Wotherspoon. Wotherspoon sending it back. This is Carlson. Carlson sending it up to the near side to Lizotte. Lizotte trying to race there. He does. Near corner. Sends it to the far corner. Looks like the Rangers are there. Rangers with it. Sending it to the near side. Near wall. Crossing the blue line. Sends it to the near corner. Penguins trying to get there in time. I believe they do. But the Rangers now winning the puck back. Gliding to the far corner. Sends it back behind the goalie. He sends it to the near wall, back at the blue line, sends it to the far side. He sends it behind the goalie. Rangers with it. Far circle, sends it inside, deflected away. Rangers with it again. Near circle. Fox sends a shot. That is deflected away. Letang desperately trying to get it loose. And I think he does, but the Rangers still with it now. Near wall, sends it inside. No one's there. Rangers with it. Shot is wide. Rangers with it near wall. Desperately trying to reclaim possession. They do. Far circle, sends it. Deflected. I believe that was, it's high off the glass, still in play. Rangers with it. Sends it inside. Saved by Skinner. What a save by Skinner. What a shot. That came in like a speeding bullet. Probably not more powerful than a locomotive, though. But that was definitely pretty interesting. Sad I live in Pittsburgh, and no channels have the game on. I have Sling TV. I don't know if it's not on locally or anything. It is on ABC. It should be there. That is a little shocking. Goalie, yes, you're getting closer. Emphasis on stir. I gotcha. Shesterkin. Shouldn't have the pen. Yeah, no, Christine, should be on your ABC station. That is a little shocking. I don't know if Pittsburgh Sportsnet will have it. All right, 15 shots on goal for Pittsburgh, 6 for the Rangers for this period alone. A little bit more balanced. 5 shots on goal for the Penguins, 4 for the Rangers. Again, face-off percentage. The Rangers have won 81%, 82% if you round up. 18 out of 22 face-off has been for the Rangers. Unbelievable. But yeah, geez, that is pretty. I'll shut up. No, you're good. No, you're fine. No, you're fine. That's fun. It's all good. That's great stuff, though. I appreciate it. That's funny. I enjoy it. That's, I don't know. I got used to it, I guess, with the Olympics. Oh, my gosh. They were definitely up my butt about Kachuk, because I was saying Kachuk, because it rolled off the tongue easier. Kachuk. Just lazy, okay? Lazy, that's all I am. Kachuk, there was, I can't remember. I don't remember. There were so many names where I was just, the chat, every time I'd say it, I'd see it again. Oh, I go, okay. And then I'd go back to saying Kachuk. But then for the gold medal match, I did actually say Kachuk. I did. I did. This is a national game. Makes sense. This is our last. Yeah. This is a national game. So, again, sorry, Christine. Hopefully you are able to find it, but it is on your local ABC station. But, of course, again, I'm glad to do my best to try to describe the best play-by-play I can. As face-off won by the Penguins. That's a shock, but the Rangers with it, far circle. Sends it inside, shot is wide. Penguins with it, far corner of their own end. As there's an opportunity for the Penguins. Chinakhov with it. He sends it to the near side. Shot is saved by Shesterkin. 11:56 left to go in the second period. Dang on the faceoff. Yeah, pretty one-sided there. Very much one-sided. Let me actually get the music. That way it's in the background. Do that a little bit. Get called out names. Yeah, no, it's tough. I'm like, you know what? I said what I said. It is what it is. 11:56 left to go in the second period. Face-off happening in front of the Rangers goalie on the near circle. Face-off, I'm going to start it over. Someone moved early. Looks like the Rangers going to swap out. Rangers, again, have been dominating these. As we're just, again, waiting for the face-off. Eventually it'll happen. Face-off won by the Rangers. Might as well put that and make it a soundboard. Penguins, though, with it in the near corner. And the Rangers now with it behind the goalie. But Malkin winning it again in the far corner. Far circle. Has it poked loose. Falls down. Penguins with it. Sends it back. As Wotherspoon sends it to the far corner. Trying to poke it loose, but the Rangers winning it. Rangers trying to gatekeep it on the far wall. Penguins trying to win it free. Malkin does, but then it's poked loose. But Malkin winning it again. An opportunity for the Penguins. Shot is going to be deflected away, as that is out of play with 11:20 left to go in the second period. I have a live TV guide and no ABC station is local because my antenna sucks. I don't get local channels, so sling. I'll try to keep moving my antenna. Oh, good luck. I totally understand that. Let's see here. I have live TV and no ABC. Oh, I already read that. My bad. Even pros get names wrong. Yeah, we're all just bad. Let's see. Enjoy Coke. All right. Appreciate you, Jerry. Say it like shut minus the T. Shusterkin. Appreciate you, Nick. I will probably fail to do so, but appreciate you, man. Rangers with it on the far wall. Poked away by the Penguins, but the Rangers winning it back. An opportunity for the Rangers as it glides to Skinner. Skinner trying to get his stick. Oh, Skinner's lost his stick. Skinner doesn't have a stick. Rangers just got to get a shot on it. Rangers trying to get loose, but no, they cannot. Letang with the puck, but they're going to call a penalty, I think, on Raquel. So the Rangers are going to have a power play. Raquel, I think. Raquel's going to get 2 minutes for hooking. He does not like the call. Penguins coach doesn't like the call. He does not like it at all. Hooking. Oh, man, that is rough. Remember, commentators having issues pronouncing Tyrod Taylor. Tyrod, really? That's interesting. Tyrod Taylor. I don't know. I think that one's pretty self-explanatory. It is what it is. Face-off won by the Penguins. Oh, man, what a face-off that was. As he'll just flick it down. Again, Rangers with a 2-minute power play. 10:42 left to go in the second period. Penguins leading 2-0. Rangers now with it, sending it to the far side. Now to the near corner. Trocheck with it for the Rangers. He's looking around near circle. Sends it to Miller. Rangers with it, sending it next to the goalie. Sends it back and sends it across. No one's there. Rangers now with it on the far circle, sending it back to the point. Fox to Miller. Miller near circle. Back to Fox at the point. Looking around, sends it back to Miller. Near circle, sends it back to Fox. Far circle, Trocheck. Back to Fox at the point. Back to the near circle. Looking around, sends it near circle, sends it inside. Shot, goal! And the Rangers get on the board as they cut the lead to 2-1. Goal by Zibanejad. Oh my gosh. Zidane? Is it like Zaban? Zibanejad? Is like Zidane or something like that. Zibanejad, assisted by Trocheck and Miller. A snapshot, again, will be sure to get you the visualizer as soon as possible. But again, the Penguins have their lead cut to 1 off the power play goal by the Rangers. UConn has a tight one with Seton Hall. Oh, wow. Commentators pronounce it Tyrod, but Tyrod said his name is actually pronounced Tyrod. Tyrod. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. All right, Penguins with it, flicking it ahead to the Rangers' end. Rangers with it, sending it to the far wall. Rangers now with it, sending it to the near side. Penguins trying to race there, and they kind of do, but the Rangers with it, and they're going to blow the whistle and say it was an offsides with 9:41 left to go in the second period. Zibanejad. There you go. I got it. Looks like that's going to be a TV timeout. Again, Penguins leading 2-1 with 9:41 left to go in the second period. Zibanejad, yeah. Zibanejad. Yeah. Appreciate you, Nick. Again, appreciate you guys for listening in. Feel free, of course, to... I just realized it says intermission. I thought I switched it to second. Wow. What a bot. Is this guy a bot or is this guy a bot? That would explain a lot. Anyway, appreciate you guys again for hanging out. 2-1 again is your score. Still, of course, waiting to get back from commercial break. And again, if you do like what you're listening to, make sure again to like and subscribe. Helps out the channel. It really does, folks. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. As again, you're gonna call some more hockey. Again, the Olympic hockey was pretty fun. Did a little bit of the Penguins before, not too much. Again, not going to try to catfish you like, oh yeah, I'm doing every Penguin game. That's not going to be the case. But we'll, again, do what I can to cover as much Penguins as possible. Still unsure for tomorrow. If you are wondering, we'll try to do it, though. And if you don't believe me, again, I already have the thumbnail ready. So, again, I'm not trying to mislead you. Like, oh, this guy's going to say not do it. No, I'm going to try. I will try. But we will, again, play it by ear. What the heck is that? Give me a sec. I have to go back. Okay, I don't know why it's doing that. All right. But, yeah, we are back. Again, the Penguins second in the Metro. Rangers not necessarily anywhere, as they're eyeing next year. But, hey, can always play spoiler. Gonna start typing all hockey player names phonetically now. Yeah, no. Hey, it would help. Appreciate you, man. Wstream, appreciate you. Appreciate you, Hole. Great name, by the way, as the Rangers now with it, sending it to the near side. Penguins now trying to reclaim it, but the Rangers within the far side. He falls down, gets back up with the puck. Far circle, sends it to the blue line. Sends a shot deflected away. Rangers now with the far corner. Looking around, sends it behind the goalie. Rangers looking around, near circle, flicks it ahead behind the goalie, but Letang is there to intercept. He flicks it ahead, but actually didn't. The puck didn't move. Penguins now with it, sending it to the near corner as he flicks it ahead into the Rangers' end. I believe that's Shinikov. Oh, he took a huge hit. Malkin sends a pass inside, and it's going to be deflected away. Malkin with it again behind the goalie. Shinikov sends it to the far side. Novak in the area. He's there, sends it to Malkin. Malkin trying to reclaim it, but it's pickpocketed by the Rangers. Rangers with it near circle of their own end. Again, they're moving left to right, crossing the blue line, crossing center ice, crossing the blue line. Near circle, turning around. Penguins trying to poke it loose, and they do, but then it's won by the Rangers. Sends it inside, and kind of a whiff there on the shot. Russ, though, there to take it away. Flicks it ahead. as the Penguins trying to get the momentum back, but the Rangers seemingly with it all. Rangers with it, but then poked away by the Penguins. Won back by the Rangers as he glides into his own end, sending it to the near wall. Now sending it to the far wall. Rangers with it, blue line, send it to the far circle. Sends a shot just wide. Penguins trying to get to the puck, and they do. Sends it to the far wall. Rust is in the area. They're going to call an offside. No, an icing, pardon me. With 7:58 left to go in the second period. Crosby. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's great. May know that one. For Steelers players, oh yeah, my dad could say it. I could never say it. Not even going to try. Not even going to go. Some to get Polamalu. Yeah. Polamalu. I've heard of that one. But yeah, Polamalu. Troy Polamalu. Yep. Again, 2-1 Penguins leading over the Rangers, but the Rangers really with the momentum. I mean, they've been playing, honestly, much better than the Penguins, I would say, since the end of the first period. Of course, again, the Penguins did have a goal in the second period, but really the Rangers have dominated possession. Rangers with it, winning the faceoff. Shot is going to be kind of a whiff as he sends it behind the goalie. Oh, a Penguin taking a big hit. As Hayes now with it for the Penguins, near wall. He's looking around, crossing center ice, flicking it to the near corner. Rust is on the pursuit as Rust dishes out the punishment, but the Rangers with the puck. Trocheck with it for the Rangers. He sends it, and it's taken away by the Penguins. This is Lizotte. Lizotte sends it to the near wall, taken away by the Rangers as it flicks ahead to the near corner, where Wotherspoon's there for the Penguins. Near circle, sending it to the far side as pass connecting with the Ranger. Rangers now with it, flicking ahead behind the goalie. Skinner's going to come out and hold it for Wotherspoon, but he gives it up to the Rangers on the near corner. Penguins winning it back, but then the Rangers winning it back to the blue line. Rangers with it, sends it deflected away by the Penguins. This is Achari with it, as he's going to lose possession in the near corner. Rangers and Penguins kind of a scrum with it. Achari on the ground. Another Penguin on the ground. Lizotte can't get up. He's getting pushed in the back. Lizotte trying to get up, cannot. Penguins with it. Sends it away to the near side. This is Shea sending it around to the far corner. Rangers, though, flicking it ahead to the Penguins' end. Shea's there, though, for the defense of the Penguins. Shea sending it to the far side. This is, I believe, Lizotte. Lizotte sending it ahead to Malkin. Malkin sending it wide. Or probably that's not Malkin, my bad. Rangers, though, with it again. Rangers sending it to the near corner of the Penguins. Rangers with it behind the goalie. Near circle. Sends it wide. Skinner with the deflection. Rangers with it again at the blue line. Sending it to the near side. Taken away by the Penguins. Mantha over to Brazeau. Brazeau with it. Sends it inside. And it's going to collide to the goalie. But it's deflected away by the Rangers. Rangers with it, crossing center ice. He sends it to the far corner where Letang is there. Sends it to the near corner. That was Girard, but intercepted by Fox of the Rangers. Rangers with an opportunity. Shot is deflected away. Rangers with it again on the near wall. Gliding to the far wall. Far wall sends it near corner. Rangers with it on the near corner. Big collision. Rangers sends it inside. Skinner with the shot. Another. Oh, a wide open opportunity. He missed it. The Rangers so close to tying it up. Rangers far circle. Near circle. Shot is deflected away by Skinner. What is going on? Penguins just getting rid of it. 91 miles per hour on that shot. Unbelievable. 2-1 Penguins leading, but the Rangers are threatening, crossing the blue line. Sends it and deflected away by the Penguins. Penguins with opportunity. Chinikov to Novak. Novak 1-on-1 sends it and is saved. Deflected away. Novak with another shot. Deflected and saved. 4:52 left to go. Back and forth we go here in Madison Square Garden. Rangers fans liking the effort they're seeing from the Rangers again. The Rangers looking like the much better team as far as possession. Again, shots clearly one-sided. Oh, man, that went off the post, that shot. And, of course, again, an opportunity for the Ranger, and he just flat out missed it. Unbelievable stuff. 2-1 is your score. Penguins leading as we take a commercial break. We as in them. I stay right here. No commercial break for delay. I have to say, USA men's hockey team winning gold was awesome. Remember the 80s game? It was great to win again. Well, I was not alive for the 80s game, but I did watch the gold game again. I covered it. That was pretty fun. That was a great game, and it was a pleasure to cover it. Definitely honestly one of the best moments I've seen as like just a sports fan. And again, I'm not really a hockey fan. I'm getting into hockey. I would say again, I wouldn't say it's a hobby, but just to kind of watch it. But I don't know. I definitely enjoy it a lot more now, and that was just a great performance. That game was really fun to watch and cover. I don't know. I felt like the American spirit was just alive and well for that game. Just, a superior opponent and just, overcoming the odds. And, of course, there's that picture of Jack Hughes that's been, going around on social media. That was just a cool photo. I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. 3 shots for $1, yeah. That was wild. The Rangers had an opportunity but could not capitalize. As we are returning to action again. 2-1 is your score. 4:52 left to go in the second period. The Rangers have been threatening. Again, Penguins were up 2-0. Rangers scored a goal at the 10-minute mark here in the second period, and really, again, have not let off the gas. They really haven't. And again, if you do like what you're listening to, make sure again to like and subscribe. Again, more of a football guy. We'll be doing a lot of the Pirates as well. But again, we'll be doing some Penguins games every now and again. Not going to promise a lot, but we'll do what I can. As again, I'm not the hockey expert. Penguins with the puck, though. This is Novak on the far circle. He's gliding behind the goal. He sends it inside to take it away by the Rangers. Rangers now with it as he crosses center ice. Sends it to the far side, and now they're going to say, I don't know, there's a stoppage of play with 4:33. Couldn't tell you why. Maybe an offsides, no idea. Let's see, U.S. Olympic team actually won its most gold medals this year. With 12 goals, hockey goals were the icing on the cake. Yeah. Go Sooners. SGA scored 36 points on return last night. Oh, nice. Appreciate you, Seth, for tuning in. Hi, Seth. Yeah, no, Seth is everywhere. Seth is subscribed to a lot of sports channels, man. He's great. Seth is awesome. Just confused on what team he cheers for. Any given day, it changes. But it seems to be pretty consistent with the Sooners. Anyway, the Rangers now with it in their own end, near wall, as he just flicks it ahead all the way around to the far corner. Penguins trying to get there as it's deflected out of play with 4:23 to go in the second period. Again, 19 shots on goal for the Penguins, only 11 for the Rangers. But again, it really does feel that the Rangers have been the team with more possession, with the more opportunities. Again, feel free to let me know down below who you think's going to win. 72% of you guys with the Penguins. That must mean 28% is with the Rangers, and that is indeed the reality. Face-off happening in front of the Penguins goalie. Guess there was a false start or something. Looks like a change out for the Penguins. Acciari in there for the Penguins now. And face-off won by the Penguins. Raquel now with it on the near circle as he flicks it ahead, but taken back by the Rangers. Rangers flicking it ahead to the far wall as that's just flicked up in the air again. Rangers now with it on the far wall as that glides out of play. Shouldn't say glides, flies out of play with 4:09 left to go in the second period. You're a Thunder fan because you like the Sooners. Gotcha. Before this year, the most golds U.S. won in the winter was 10 when they hosted an O2. Gotcha. Go Sooners, go Thunder, go Eagles, go Flyers. I don't know. I've seen Orioles. I've seen Dodgers. I've seen... Oh, who else have I seen? Haven't I seen Rams or Seahawks? I don't know. Penguins with it now on the far side. Far side sends it to the near side. This is Shea. Shea sending it to the far circle. Sends a shot deflected away. Rust is in the area in the near corner. He sends it back to Shea. Oh, Shea couldn't handle it. Shea's racing down to the near corner. Skinner comes out and sends it to the far circle. Penguins just trying to get it out of there. They kind of do, but it's taken back by the Rangers. Big collision. Penguins flicking it ahead, but the Rangers again kind of stopping in his tracks around center ice. As now the Rangers with it, crossing the blue line, turning around. He's looking around, sends it to the middle, back to the point. Back to the near circle, sends it far circle, sends a shot, saved by Skinner with 3:24 left to go in the second period. How can you root for two teams in the same division? I don't know. No idea. Just finished the Yukon. Just finished the Yukon Seton Hall. Seton Hall fouled out 4 players. Unbelievable. That's crazy. All right, face-off happening in front of the Penguins goalie on the far circle. Again, 2-1 is your score. Face-off's going to be won by the Penguins. Maybe the tide is turning on the face-offs. Sending it to the middle. Now sending it to the near side. This is Dewar. And Chiari there on the near corner. Dewar had an opportunity, but taken away by the Rangers. Rangers now with it again. The Penguins just haven't really had the puck that much as it glides into the end of the Penguins. This is Girard. Girard sending it up, connecting in the middle to Lizotte. Sending it back to Lizotte on the far circle. Gliding behind the goal. He's looking around. Back to Girard. Back to the far side, far circle. Sending it to the goalie, who just snares it out of the air with 2:46 left to go in the second period. You want the Seahawks to win? Crosby's out another month. Yeah, I think so. I think he's out 4 weeks. I think. Max Crosby Eagles. I hope not. I would hate the NFL if that happened. Again, 2:46 left to go in the second period. Penguins again haven't really had the puck a lot. It's been a lot of the Rangers. Rangers just kind of controlling possession. Tried a second game in a trade with the Avalanche, sending Kulak to the Avalanche. Face-off won by the Penguins. Sends a shot just wide. Malkin's in on the goal. And the puck gets away. Rangers now with it on the near wall. Sending it to the far wall. Rangers now with it. Sending it to the far corner. Sending it to the near corner. Rangers taking a crunch there on the near corner. Sending it to the near circle. Rangers with it. Sends it all the way back into their own end. I think that was the Rangers that did it. Rangers goalie going to come out and send it down the middle, where the Penguins will have it. This is Malkin. Malkin sending it to Chinakhov. Chinakhov sending it to Malkin. Malkin inside. Sends a shot, saved with 2:04 left to go in the second period. Malkin trying to make some magic happen. Oh, Malkin sending a kind of a big hit. I believe that was that Trocheck? No, it wasn't Trocheck. That was Borgen. All right, 2:04 left to go in the second period. Just waiting for another face-off to ensue. Do you think the Pens will make another big trade soon? I would not know. Would not know. They're doing all right without Crosby, but again, it's only been a game and a half. Penguins now with on the far side. This is Brazeau. Brazeau kind of getting crunched on the corner. As the Penguins now winning it back. Brazeau with it. He slips and falls. Penguins now with it. This is Kindle. Wotherspoon with a shot. That's going to be deflected away. Penguins trying to win it back, but the Rangers now with it. Rangers now gliding, flicking it ahead to the near wall. Rangers with it in the near corner as he takes a crunch. Penguins now winning it back. This is Carlson. Carlson sending it to Kindle. Kindle didn't know where to go. Rangers now with it far circle. Looking around. Far wall. 1:30 left to go in the second period. Again, 2-1. Penguins leading. Rangers with it in the far corner. Ooh, a little bit of a grab there by Wotherspoon. Rangers still with it at the blue line. Gliding to the near wall. Sends it inside. Deflected away. Kindle with it for the Penguins. Sends it to Carlson. Carlson chilling behind the goalie. Carlson slowly gliding. Sends it to the middle to Kindle. Kindle going to glide back into his own end. sending it to the far side. Penguins trying to get rid of it, and they turn it over. Rangers with an opportunity, sending it to the near corner. Sends it to the far side. Deflected away now to the near corner. Penguins with it. Rust gives it up. Rangers with an opportunity at the blue line as he flicks it to the near corner. 40 seconds left in the second period. Blue line, near circle. Near circle. He sends it back to the blue line, and it kind of gets away. 30 seconds left in the second period, as it's going to be with the Rangers there around center ice. Sending it to the near circle, and it glides slowly to Skinner, the goalie, who downs it with 22.5 seconds left in the second period. Alabama's a nice state, I'm sure. They always play good when Malkin leads the team. Yeah, I don't know. I'll take it. Rangers apparently have a minus 37 goal differential at home. That is the worst in the NHL. They have the fewest goals scored at home. They've scored first only 8 times this season at home. And they've only led after the first period 5 times in 25 games. Rangers just don't do well at home. But they are winning the faceoffs. 27 faceoffs won, 9 for the Penguins. As the faceoff's going to have to start over. Looks like the Penguins going to have to switch it out. Looks like Lizotte had an early start. Got Chiari in now for the Penguins. Again, just 22 seconds left. Face-off won by the Penguins. Lizotte sending it up the ice, but then won back by the Rangers. Then Penguins taking it back. 15 seconds left. Lizotte with it near side. Sends it, and that's going to be shot to Narnia. I don't know if that was deflected or not, but that just sailed out of play with 10 seconds left. I believe that was DeWar with the shot. Starling Marte to the Royals. Wow. That's interesting. And Marte's still not too bad. Wondering where McCutcheon's going to go, man. I was hoping he'd come back, but once we signed Ozuna, it was pretty much over for McCutcheon in Pittsburgh. 10 seconds left here for the Penguins and the Rangers here in the second period. Face-off going to be won by the Rangers. 9 seconds left. Rangers with it. Sending it, crossing center ice. Sending it to the far wall. Referee gets in the way. Oh, and the Rangers fans don't like that. The Rangers had an opportunity, but the referee gliding right in front of the forward. Sullivan shaking his head. He's not happy. That is the end of the second period. 2-1 is your score. As we enter our final intermission of, regulation. All right, let's see here. Yeah, news. All right, let's see here. Again, let's go to the screen again. Shots on goal this period, again, a lot more balanced. The first period, again, dominated by the Penguins 10-2, but this one 13-11. Penguins still dominating shots on goal, but again, it really does feel like the Rangers have more possession and more opportunities to score. Hold on, give me a sec. Huh. All right, let's see. Your shots on goal again. Total 22 for the Penguins, 13 for the Rangers. Again, face-off percentage is just dominating for the Rangers, 76%. See, 20 hits by the Rangers, 7 for the Penguins, 14 block shots for the Penguins, 9 for the Rangers. Let's see here again. Can kind of do we'll just show you again all the goals here. This was the first goal of the game. Sending it to the far corner. Rust over there back to Carlson. Carlson with a shot from downtown to put the Penguins up. Then this happened in the second period. This was Ryan Shea. Just gliding around, skating around, doing what he does, and then just again, a deflection off the belly of a player. Then the Rangers would answer back later in the second period. Just kept passing it around amongst themselves, and there you go. So 2-1 is your score. It's kind of Waiting for us to get back underway. Rangers are good at away games, but home games, they're awful. Yeah, that's what everyone's pretty much saying, and they kind of had the stats to back that up. But again, it pretty much turns into a Q&A at intermission time, so feel free again to chat down below. And again, if you do like what you're listening to, make sure again to like and subscribe. Again, I cover football. Football is more of my expertise. We'll be doing a lot of that, of course, once it returns to us. Might do a little bit of the UFL as well. But yeah, again, we'll be doing a little bit of hockey. Again, might be doing the hockey game tomorrow. Don't want to guarantee it, but the thumbnail has been made. So again, don't want to. I'll just kind of show you just to make sure. Like, hey, it's there. It is there. I'm already ready just in case I can. But yeah, again, thank you guys for hanging out for this one. Again, I try to cover as much as I possibly can. Been doing a lot of college basketball lately. So there is that. There is that. But thank you guys for hanging out. Looking. Got a few subs again. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for your support. 73% of you guys have the Penguins winning. I could probably reset that poll now that we have 2 periods down. So I'm going to go ahead and reset it. Let's see here. Let's see. I kind of want to see what's going on in the college basketball world. So what's going on over there? What is going on? Let's see. Saturday, February 28th. Scores. Let's see. Okay. Top 25 action. Some stuff is already concluded. Houston blowing out Colorado 102-62. UConn over Seton Hall 71-67. Must have been a good one. That sounded like a good one. Again, Mysterious here was earlier watching that one. Clemson leading number 24 Louisville 19-14. And Kentucky, unranked Kentucky, leading number 25 Vanderbilt 26-16. Let's see what else is happening. Big schools. Pittsburgh plays California in about 2 hours. Let's see. I don't know if there's anything else right now. Georgetown Xavier. Georgetown leading 39-38 at the half. Cincinnati leading 26-14 in the first half. Northwestern leading Oregon 16-14. Minnesota leading UCLA 24-18. Let's see here. Anything else? I can do final scores very soon. Boston College leading Miami 13-12. Final scores, and again earlier. Jeez, there's so many games. Virginia over Duke 77-51. Notre Dame over NC State 96-90. That went to overtime. Let's see. Penn State over Iowa 71-69. Florida State over Georgia Tech 80-71. That is not what I wanted to click. Orioles come back against the Braves. Oh, yeah, let's see. Does the Pirates play today? Pirates, they are actually playing Houston right now. Pirates are leading 3-1 over the Astros. Also, folks, again, if you're a Pirates fan, again, I'll be doing a lot of Pirates games this season. Did about 70 games last year. The goal is to do over 100 this year, probably 120. I think I can make that happen. So I'll be doing a lot of Pirates. So feel free, again, to subscribe for that. Going to do my first spring training game. Again, probably not going to do another one. Maybe I do another, maybe just one more. Not really. It's hard to really just get into a preseason game. But I'll be doing my first one this Monday. That'll be at where is that? When is that? That is going to be at 1:05 Eastern, 12:05 Central. They take on the Twins. So hopefully I will see you there. Gonna be some good background noise as we just talk baseball and expectations for the Pirates this season. You know, a lot of the combine, the NFL combine's going on now. Man. Penguins again. Apparently Malkin's a free agent after this year. I imagine he'll come back, because if he probably wants to keep playing, they'll probably bring him back. Let's see what's going on. A lot of people calling a lot of stuff right now. Wow. Let's see. How is West Virginia basketball doing? Give me a sec. Let me see what we got. West Virginia. Where are you at? Who are you playing? West Virginia. Oh, can I even see them? Let me just go to the standings and click on them. That'd be easier rather than picking them out from a million teams. West Virginia. They are 16-12. They're not looking pretty good. They're not playing yet. They play later today. They play BYU. That is actually going to be on your local Fox channel. It's a nationally televised game, so maybe you can catch that one. But they host BYU, number 19, BYU. Yeah, not too good. An outside shot to make the tournament. They'd have to... They probably need a win out for the Big 12 tournament, honestly. They need to win the Big 12 tournament to have a shot. Don't think that's going to happen because the Big 12 is really good. They have Arizona, Houston, Iowa State, Kansas. And again, BYU is apparently pretty good this year. Texas Tech pretty good. But yeah, my Pitt Panthers were garbage. I mean, I miss us being in the Big East because we have not been the same basketball-wise since we left the Big East. I have my Pitt shirt right here. Haven't really been able to show it off because it's been behind the score bug. Lost a little bit of weight, so that's why I have it on. So that's nice. But hopefully you got to keep it up because I have put on the pounds. I really am disgusted with myself. But I twisted my ankle on Tuesday, and I know for a fact if I was lighter, it wouldn't have done it because I used to just kind of land like that all the time, honestly, and I would just never be injured. But it did it. It was bad. I couldn't walk for a while, but now I'm walking around now. Got the crutch back there. I don't know if you guys saw that. Don't have cable. Glad I found you. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Trin. I try to do the best I can. Again, about 8 minutes to go until intermission has concluded to get us started for the third period. But again, folks, if you're a sports fan, make sure, to like and subscribe. And again, feel free to chat down below. Again, this is a chat-friendly, family-friendly environment. So, don't hesitate to talk about sports. Again, I love sports. I'm more of a football guy, but again, getting into hockey slowly but surely. Again, not really a hockey channel. Don't want to say I'm going to be covering all the Penguins because that's not necessarily the case. But any hockey game I do will be a Penguin game. But yeah. So, but yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. You're a chick. Oh, I just call everybody man. That's actually, it was funny. Someone brought that up the other day too. It's like, oh, I'm actually a girl. I'm like, oh yeah, I just call everybody man. And like, if there's a group of people, guys, girls, like, hey guys, just, I don't know, it's just the way I talk, But yeah, appreciate it for tuning in. As again, we're just kind of waiting for the second half. When I had your left wrist sprain, it took 2 weeks for things to be normal, about a month to use my wrist without a cast. Yeah. No, I still feel it's swollen still. It definitely is. I should look at it. I'm scared to, but it feels less swollen now. But I'm walking around. I'm really trying to work this thing. I know they say to keep off it, and I don't know. I'm just trying to get back to it because the grass is starting to grow over here, and I'm going to be the one that needs to get it done. So, yeah, I don't want it to grow where it's too hard to cut, because then it's like you got to mow it twice essentially, and that's always annoying. Anyway, that's just adulting. And our yard is a little bigger than normal, and I have a push mower that stinks. I need to invest in a new one. So hopefully I can find a cheap mower that's lighter and easier to push, because the one we have, again, it's old. It's supposed to, you press a button, hold down the lever, and it's supposed to go, but it doesn't work. So it's just a heavier motor for no reason. But anyway, yeah, so the grass is starting to grow, so I gotta get healed soon, hopefully in the next week, and invest in a new mower and then get that done, because it is mowing season already here in East Texas. Yes, again, folks, former Pennsylvanian here, moved to Texas at the age of 8 because I had all control. Definitely not my parents' decision, my decision. No, it was my parents. And, yep, live in Texas. But still, of course, a Steelers fan, always will be. Always will be a Steeler fan. Always will be a Pirates fan, despite them being the Cleveland Browns of baseball. But, hey, there's optimism for the Pirates this year. And again, the Penguins, hey, they again, were expected to rebuild, but hey, they have rebuilt, and they're looking pretty good. They're looking pretty good. So let's see, about 3 or 4 more, maybe 4 minutes. 4 minutes left until intermission has concluded. Again, the Penguins leading 2-1. And really, again, the Rangers have kind of dominated possession. They really have for the last 30 minutes of gameplay. They really have. So we'll see what the Penguins are made of in this last period. No, this might be a pricier option, but I ever thought about getting a ride them over? Yes, but yeah, it's pricier, and unfortunately I don't have the funds to do it. Not at this moment in time. I don't know. I need to look. If I can find a cheap one, I will, but yeah. And plus, it would be good to keep doing the push mower. It's exercise. It really is. But yeah, it takes me about 2 hours to mow my lawn, push mowing. Like, it's not a huge lawn. I don't want to make it seem like it's huge, but it's just so bumpy. There's so many like turns you got to do, and it's just a hassle. If I'm really on it, an hour and a half. But it does take a while. It does take a while. I'll be mowing like every Monday. For baseball season, yeah, I've already set it in my head. Monday morning, because the Pirates games are going to be on. Like, baseball doesn't start early on Mondays and Tuesdays. It's usually around 6 or 7 o'clock. So I'll be sure to hit it up in the morning and get that done. But yeah, I've already planned it all out. But yeah, I mean, it would be nice, but I think it'd be good for me to continue to be just push, do a push mower. But I don't know, maybe I cave, but again, don't really, kind of strapped on cash, trying to make it to football season, really, with YouTube. Again, not exactly the wealthiest person in the world here. You know, YouTube doesn't really pay out much when it comes to ads. So, yeah, but football season made actually, okay, not middle class or anything, but hey, it was definitely a lot better, and I like to think I'm pretty good with money. I can manage money pretty well. So I'm making this stretch all the way till then. But we'll be fine. Jeez, just yanked on this. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Just over 2 minutes to go until we're back in action. Again, the Penguins leading 2-1. Leading shots on goal, again, 23 shots to 13. Penguins have been more on target with their shots, but, again, it really does feel like the Rangers have, for the most part, had more possession, have had control of the puck a lot more. I do want to say after this, again, if you're just looking for some more entertainment, I will be redirecting after this to another channel. I believe he is doing some college basketball right now. We'll be redirecting to play-by-play with JJ, a friend of the channel. Again, he's been very supportive of my channel. Play-by-play with JJ, Pure Gentleman Sports, and Rising Rhino. They discovered me, and they have really pushed me a lot on their channel. So forever grateful for them. Always be sure to thank them for their support. And of course, I've actually collabed with Rising Rhino as well, but he is not on today. I don't know what he's doing. He hasn't been on in a week. Hopefully he's okay. Should probably check on him. I do appreciate Rising Rhino. I don't know if any of you guys have been in any of his streams, but he just keeps it fun and loose, and I definitely appreciate that. Just seems like a fun guy. Cool guy. All right, we're back. Finally, some more hockey here for the third period. Again, 2-1 is your score. Penguins leading, hanging on. We'll see if they can hold on for the next 20 minutes. And it looks off center there. Oh, well, we'll deal with it later. Like I said, not a perfect chance. Actually, I know what I just did. Doesn't look as bad. All right. That water's empty. This water is about to be. Face-off happening at center ice. Novak in for the Penguins. Won, of course, by the Rangers. What else is new? Rangers going right to left. Penguins left to right. Penguins in white. Rangers in blue. Penguins with it on the near side. Sending it to Novak. Novak going to the far circle. Loses control, but regains it. Sending it to the near wall, where the Rangers will win back possession. Rangers with it. I believe that is Trocheck. As he sends it to Wotherspoon. Wotherspoon now with it gliding behind the goal. He sends it to the far wall. Far wall, this is Malkin. Malkin looking around. Gliding to the near side. Sends it to Carlson. Back to Malkin. Malkin with it and losing control in the near corner. Flicked away by the Rangers. Rangers now with it in the far corner. Far wall. Far circle of their own end. Sending it to the near wall, where it's going to be with Trocheck. Trocheck ripped down, but still with the Rangers. Rangers with it on the near wall. Appreciate you, Rob, for tuning in. Rangers might do it. They may have it. They have a lot of momentum, but the Penguins with the puck. As he loses the puck, the referee getting in the way, so happened to the Rangers early, now to the Penguins. Rangers with it, near circle, sends a shot, and it's deflected away. Rangers back with it at the blue line, sending it to the far corner, where the Penguins will send it to the far wall. Russ trying to get it, and Russ does have it. Sends it inside, deflected away to the near wall. As looks like Hayes trying to flick it away, but he could not. Hayes trying to race to it on the near wall, but it's taken back by the Rangers. Rangers and the Penguins trying to whack it free. The Rangers with it, crossing center ice, flicking it ahead to the near corner, where the Penguins will win it. That is Letang. Letang sending it. Hayes now sending it to the far corner. And that's going to be an icing with 18:16 left to go in the third period. Definitely feel the voice. The voice is taking a hit. Just got to survive another hour. Just got to survive another. Appreciate you, Rob, for tuning in. Member of the JG9. We're both members of the JG9 community. Jaguar Gator 9, big YouTuber. Face off going to be won by the Rangers. Rangers with a shot going to be deflected away. Rangers with a near circle. Sends it inside, deflected away by Skinner. Shea trying to race there. He does. Sends it to Letang. Letang trying to send it to Rust, but it glides all the way past him and into Rangers territory. Rangers end, I should say, as he flicks it ahead to the far corner, where Shea will have it in the far corner, but then he falls down. Rangers with it, gatekeeping the puck in the far corner. He does win it. Send it to the far circle. Sends a shot deflected by Skinner. Penguins with it, flicking it ahead to center ice, but the Rangers are all over it, sending it to the near wall, where Letang is going to beat him to the punch. Spinning free is Letang, sending it to the near side. I believe this is Kindle. But the Rangers have it at the blue line. Far wall, looking around. Far circle, sends it back to the point. Sends a shot deflected by Skinner. Letang with it behind Skinner. Now he's gliding to the far corner. Rangers trying to poke it loose. And they do. Now the Penguins with it, but then won back by the Rangers. Rangers with the opportunity. Sends it inside. Goal! Goal for the Rangers! And the Rangers have tied it up 2-2 with 17:03 left to go in the third period. Had a feeling again the Rangers keeping up the pressure. They've had really the pressure and possession for the last 33 minutes of gameplay. Taylor Radish. The Radish. It's an underrated vegetable, and hey, an underrated goal. Nice flick by Radish right in front of the goal. Just a nice pass to him. Again, we'll get you the goal visualizer in a few minutes. Face-off won by the Rangers. Rangers flicking it ahead to the near corner. Rangers playing with a lot of energy now. As he flicks it ahead to the far side. Rangers going to lose possession for the moment as the Penguins now trying to get loose, and they do. Sending it to the near side. I believe this is Clifton. Clifton to the near corner. Sending it behind the goalie. He shoots. He's appreciate you, Rob. Thank you, man, for tuning in. Thank you for the $2. Rangers with it in the far corner of their own end. Folks, make sure to put W in the chat for Rob. W, Rob. As that does help out the channel a lot. Thank you, sir. Clifton now with it. Sends a shot inside, deflected away. Penguins with another shot. It's going to be deflected wide. Penguins with it near corner, near circle. Looking around, sends it back to the point. Clifton whacks and shoots, and deflected away by the Rangers. Rangers with it near wall. He flicks it ahead to the far corner of the Penguins' end, where that's going to be an icing with 16:06 left to go in the third period. Appreciate you, CB. Our first tier of JG9 from his NFL retrospective. Yeah, that's how I subscribed to his channel. He did a lot of his the history of the NFL. I love that stuff. That was great stuff. Great stuff. Now, of course, he does, again, he still does that, but he does a lot more live streams now. He does, again, he essentially does what I do now, just calling games. 16:06 left to go, 2-2. Rangers, again, down 2-0, but have tied it up. Face-off won by the Rangers. Rangers with it near side, sending it to the near corner of their own end. Malkin in the area. Malkin trying to poke it loose, but the Rangers indeed winning. And thank you, George. Appreciate it. Sends it to the far corner, where the Rangers going to have it behind the goalie, but won back by the Penguins. This is Carlson. Carlson flicking ahead. This is Novak. Novak flicking ahead to the near corner, where the Rangers will send it back. But Malkin in the area in the near circle trying to poke it loose. No, that is more of Novak, but the Rangers winning it in the end. Rangers sending it to the near wall, sending it to the near circle. Rangers with a shot on goal, deflected away. Skinner, another opportunity, and it's right in front. Skinner, everyone's falling down, some pushing and shoving. Oh, tumbling down. Oh, and there's some pushing. Referee's getting in the way. Miller and Wotherspoon with some shots. Skinner slow to get up as there was a huge collision. Oh my goodness. This game getting a little bit on the chaotic side. An opportunity for Miller. Miller just couldn't beat him to the punch. Good save by Skinner. Oh my goodness, he had a chance. Rangers really had a chance to take the lead. He just couldn't beat the post. My goodness. That is amazing. All right, 2-2 again, your score, 15:22 left to go in the third period. 24 shots for the Penguins, 19 for the Rangers. Rangers winning the face-off far circle, looking around far corner, sends it to the point, and that actually glides all the way back into the Rangers' end. Rangers now with its far corner of their own end. He flicks it ahead, and they still have it. It's crossing center ice, but then it's going to be sent for an icing with 15:03 left to go in the third period. Oh no, Pens. Yep, sounds about right. Rangers coming back. But, hey, maybe the Penguins can refine their form they had in the first period. Wife's going to let me stay home. Oh, wow. Well, that's cool. Unless you didn't want that, then, well, dang. All right, Rangers with it on the near corner of their own end, sending it to the far side, far circle, connecting on a pass, actually. It's going to glide all the way through, and that's going to be another icing with 14:54 left to go in the third. 2-2 again. Rangers were down 2-0, but they have clawed back. Been playing with a lot of energy, really. Again, the Penguins just haven't really had possession of the puck a lot since really the first half of the first period. Face-off happening on the near side of the Rangers' end. Face-off won by the Rangers. I know that's, again, you got to just make it a soundboard at this point. Penguins, though, within their own end, sending it to the near side as it's deflected away by the Rangers. Rangers with it in the near corner. Takes a big crunch. Oh, puck gliding in front of goal. Whacked loose, though, by the Penguins. Penguins, Raquel sending it to the far corner. This is Letang. Letang sending it to the far circle. Sends it back to Letang at the point. He sends it to the far corner, and he could not hold on to it. That was Hayes. Rust in the area. Rangers, though, winning it back, going to the far corner. Sends it up the far wall. Won back by the Penguins. Hayes with it in the far circle. He's looking around. Sends it behind the goalie to Rust. Rust with it back to Hayes at the far corner. Ray's now gliding inside. He's starting to stumble. Won by Raquel. Raquel with it. Sends it to the far circle. This is Letang with it at the far circle. Looking around. He swings and a miss. That was interesting. Taken back by the Rangers. But then flicked away by the Penguins. But then taken back by the Rangers. Rangers with it near wall. Crossing center ice. 13:47 left to go. Rangers again. Penguins tied 2-2. As the Penguins trying to just salvage this game. Again, they were leading 2-0. Rangers within the near corner of the Penguins' end. He's looking around, sends it back to the near circle, where the Penguins have it in the near circle. That was Kindle, sending it to the far side. As he's going to cut and turn, that is Gerard. Gerard with it, sending it to Kindle. Kindle with it, near circle. Rangers can hit 4 goals. Hopefully not, Ghost. Hopefully not, as the Rangers steal the puck. And, oh, he could not hold on to it. That was an opportunity for the Rangers. Right in front of goal, but he lost possession. Rangers with a shot from way downtown. That's deflected away. I believe it hit Letang. Letang is kind of groggy. He might head off the ice soon. I'm not too sure. Rangers scrambling for it. Rangers with it at the near circle. Sends it back to the point. Sends it back to the far circle. Far corner for the Rangers. Penguins trying to race there and get there. That was Brazeau. He does. Penguins desperately just trying to get rid of it, and they do. Rangers, though, quickly on it. He's at the blue line. Line change for the Penguins. It's rough for the Penguins right now. Rangers with it in the near corner, trying to race to it. They do have it. Clifton. Shea with it as he takes a collision, sending it up the ice. And this is Dewar. Dewar far circle. Sends it inside, deflected away. As the Rangers now with it. This is Miller, near circle. Crossing the blue line, sending it to the far wall, crossing center ice, blue line, far circle, sends it to the near circle, and it's taken away by the Penguins. Penguins now racing to the puck on the far wall, where it's going to just kind of stay there. A lot of just whacking the stick, but no puck movement. Now sent to the Penguins' far corner, as Shea sends it to the near corner. Clifton sends it around, connecting with Achari. Achari sending it to the far side of Dewar. Dewar, far circle, he's looking around, turning around now, sends it off to Malkin. Malkin over there to Lizotte as that's sent to the near wall. Go Pens. Yeah, hopefully. Appreciate you, Trent. Appreciate you, Ben. Bill trying to get the Penguins to listen. Let's go Pens. While the spoon to Carlson. Carlson near corner of their own end. Sending it up to the near wall. This is Novak crossing the blue line. Sends it to Chinakov, and he takes a big hit, and the Rangers whack it free. 11 minutes to go here in the third period, and taken away by the Penguins. Malkin with the near circle, sends a shot, deflected wide. Nice save. Rangers now with it to the far wall, now taken back by Wotherspoon. Wotherspoon to Carlson, near wall. Looking around, back to Wotherspoon. Wotherspoon back to Carlson. Carlson sends it up, and a bad pass as it finds the Rangers. Rangers with it, crossing center ice, blue line. Sending it to the near wall. Sends a shot deflected away by Skinner. Rangers with it near corner. He's looking around, sends it to the far corner, far circle, sends a shot. That's away. Rangers still with it, though, at the blue line. Near circle, shot, saved, and gloved by Skinner with 10:34 left to go in the third period. Oh, my goodness. We got a close one. Again, the Penguins leading 2-0 earlier, but the Rangers have clawed their way back as we head to a commercial break. Again, 2-2 your score with 10:34 left to go. Took the Pens on your parlay. Hopefully they can pull out. Yeah, hopefully, Don. Appreciate you, man, for tuning in as always. Starting to get stressed out. Almost 4 a.m. Oh, yeah. It was looking good earlier, Ben, but unfortunately not now. So, again, this was the goal. Didn't get to show you guys earlier. This was the game-tying goal that started. That was at the about the 3-minute mark in the third period that tied it all up. Just a nice little pass. Pardon me. Nice little pass. My voice is kind of running out here. That's not good. The Miami of Ohio, Western Michigan game was pretty crazy last night. So a lot of yelling for that one. A lot of yelling for that one. Again, 2-2 is your score. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. Again, if you do like what you're listening to, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Helps out the channel. Again, it is free. Again, I'm going to try to cover the Penguins game tomorrow. Penguins, Golden Knights, don't want to promise anything. Have already made the thumbnail, but I don't want to promise anything. Might be taking tomorrow off. Not too sure. Depends on how I feel. But yeah, again, appreciate you guys again. Going to be also doing the Pirates. The Pirates, a lot of Pirates baseball. And again, I'm an NFL guy. So again, if you're a football fan, you're definitely subscribing to the channel. It's not just a Pittsburgh channel, though it is mostly Pittsburgh. We do cover, again, every other NFL team at least once, or at least that's what we did last year, planning on doing it again. How's it going, King? I have under 6.5. Do you think I'm good? Under 6. Ooh. You should be. I don't know. I don't know. That's going to be interesting there. I think so. Maybe. I could see 3-2 being the final. Face-off won by the Rangers. Rangers trying to flick it ahead, but taken away by Shea. Shea sending it to the far side as it's deflected, but Rust is in the area on the near circle. Sends it to the near corner as Kindle gets collided with, Raquel dishing out the punishment on the far corner, sending it to the point. This is Clifton. Clifton sending it to Rust. Rust losing possession, and the Rangers winning it back near wall. Clifton trying to whack it free, but the Rangers still in pursuit. Shea trying to get it to it, and he does. Far corner, sends it up. Big collision there. As the Penguins winning it, that is Rust. Rust sending it to Kindle, but Kindle couldn't quite get there in time. The Rangers now with it on the near wall, sending it back. As some line changes for the Rangers. 9:50 left to go here in the third period. Again, 2-2 is your score. Pittsburgh and New York. We got a good one. As the Rangers have it on the far side. Now won by, I believe that was Dewar. No, it was not. That was Girard. Dewar now with it as he flicks it way up in the air. Little trick there. As the Penguins now have it in their own end. This is Girard sending it inside. Deflected away and taken away by the Rangers. Intercepted. Rangers sending it to the near corner where Skinner's going to have it. Skinner to Girard. Girard to, taken away by the Rangers in the near corner. He's looking around. And taken away by the Penguins. But the Rangers winning it back. But then the Penguins winning it back. Girard now with it. Sending it up. This is to Lizotte. Lizotte sends it inside. Deflected off the leg of Achari. Lizotte trying to win it back. Far corner for the Rangers. But the Penguins winning it back on the far wall. Sends it to Carlson. Carlson with a shot. That's going to be deflected in the air. Penguins losing control, though. Rangers with it on the near circle of their own end. Crossing center ice. Near wall. Would love to know what's going on. Thank you. Near corner for the Rangers. As the Penguins trying to poke it loose. Wotherspoon tasked with that challenge. And he falls down. Wotherspoon, though, getting up and keeping him just against the glass. Malkin now in the area, sending it to the far corner. Rangers within the far circle. Sends it inside. Rangers with an opportunity, and it's deflected away. Another opportunity. Far circle. Shot is gloved. And down with 8:17 left to go in the third period. Oh, my goodness. 26 shots for the Penguins, 22 for the Rangers. If I have a satire character, I would be Thin McCarthy. The Make Pretend Thinner Brother. That's pretty good. Thin McCarthy. Pennsylvania, you know it. Appreciate you, Eduardo. I think you're good. Under 6 unless there's an empty net goal, yeah. If any team scores a goal making it 3-2, can they do an empty net? Yeah, for sure. How much time left? Just over 8 minutes. What did I say just a few moments ago? 8:17. 8:17. Feel like the teams do an empty net when they start the period down by 1 as opposed to being tied. Yeah, I mean, you'll see an empty net like if the team's like down 3-2 towards the end of the game. But I don't know. We're at 2-2 now, so no one's going to do that right now. Appreciate you guys again for hanging out. Again, if you do like what you're listening to, make sure you get a like and subscribe. Again, appreciate you guys for listening in. Again, I am a sports channel, so if you like sports, this is a great channel for you. Again, a football specialist, but again, we're in off-season mode. Going to be covering what I can. Again, going to cover some hockey. Again, really just Penguins hockey. So again, you know, if you're a Rangers fan, I totally understand if you don't subscribe. But again, if you are a Giants, Jets fan, or even a Mets or Yankees, again, might be covering some of you guys later down the road. If you guys play the Pirates or just a random game. Again, I do random games as well. Let's see why I don't care if they get sick. I just can't let them. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, King. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We shall see. And folks, again, if you are a hockey fan, make sure to check out Sinbin's stream. He covers, again, a lot of hockey. So, again, if you are a hockey fan, diehard fan, make sure to check out Sinbin's stream. If you're not subscribed to Sinbin, then I guess you're not a diehard hockey fan. You might think you are in your mind. But if you're not subscribed to Sinbin, then you're not. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. He covers like 2 games a day. Taking a little bit of a breather today, but he is still doing one. So he's taking the day off, but still doing a game. I mean, that's the dedication to Sinbin. You're a new subscriber. Appreciate you, King. You're a legend, man. Thank you again for subscribing. Face-off won by the Penguins as Carlson flicks it ahead to the Rangers. Rangers now with it behind the goalie, now to the near corner. As the Rangers still trying to poke it loose, sending it to the far corner. A little bit of a collision there. Raquel in the area. Carlson trying to race to it. Carlson flicks it ahead to Raquel. Raquel back to Carlson, pardon me. Carlson back on the far wall. He's looking around, sending it to the near side to Rust. Rust near wall. Looking around, near circle. Sends it inside. Taken away by the Rangers. Intercepted. Rangers with it now. About to cross center ice. They do. Rangers with it. This is Miller. Sending it to the far circle. Swing and a miss. Oh, swing and a miss there by the Rangers. Shea just flicking it ahead. As the Rangers now with it. Sending it to the middle. Rangers now with it near circle. Sending it to the far corner. Connecting with the Rangers. And then the Penguin just slipping around. Won by Shea. Shea to Kindle. Kindle now with it. Flicking it ahead to the far corner of the Rangers end. Now it's deflected to the near corner where the Rangers will have it down the near wall. Sending it down the middle to the far wall. Rangers with it. Far circle cutting around. Cutting inside. Sends it behind the goalie. Rangers now with it in the near corner. Sending it to the far corner. Back to the point. Near circle. Shot is off of Brazeau. He took a big hit. Another opportunity for the Rangers, but it's deflected away. Rangers now with it at the blue line. Sends it to the far circle. Sent the shot deflected away again to the Penguins. Trying to play some defense, and they are. Again, Skinner doing a good job. Rangers with it near corner. Rangers with it far circle. Far blue line. He's looking around. Sends it far circle. Back to the points. Back to the near side. Near blue line. Send it to the near corner. Intercepted by the Penguins. This is Clifton. Clifton to Shea. Far circle of their own end. As Shea flicks it ahead. And it connects with Mantha. Mantha with it. He's going to glide into his own end as that's a line change for Pittsburgh. 6:10 left to go in the third period. 2-2. As the Penguins in danger of giving away. But no, they got an opportunity here. This is Novak. Novak near circle. Novak cutting around. Looking around. Sends it to Malkin. Malkin behind the goalie. Sends it off behind the back of the goalie. Unbelievable. Another opportunity for Malkin. Near circle. He's cutting to the near corner. He sends it behind. Malkin took a big hit. I believe that is, no, that was Chinikov. Chinikov now within the far corner. Now it's won back by Novak. Novak far corner. As it's sent to the near circle for the Penguins. Penguins just trying to get something, but can't really get a shot. As the Rangers now winning it back. Winning it back in the far corner. Penguins trying to win it back, though, but Penguins just haven't really been able to do anything threatening. Penguins winning it back. This is Novak sending it inside, deflected away by the Rangers. Won back, though, by the Penguins. That was Girard sending it to the near corner where the Rangers are there, but now the Penguins winning it back. Malkin with it in the near corner. Sends it to the near circle, but then it glides across back into the Penguins' end. Skinner coming out to send it to Letang. Letang's going to hold on to it. Just under 5 minutes to go here in the third period. 2-2 is your score. Penguins with it far wall. Then it's quickly given up by the Penguins. Now they're all up against the far wall. Won back by the Penguins. Spinning around. This is... Who was that? Actually, couldn't quite tell. That was Dewar. But won back by the Rangers. Rangers looking ahead all the way into the Penguins' end. This is Wotherspoon. Wotherspoon sending it all the way to the near corner of the Rangers. Rangers only going to come out and send it around to the near side, near wall. Penguins now with it on the near wall. He's looking around, and it's intercepted by the Rangers. Near circle, flicking it ahead all the way to the Penguins' end. As Wotherspoon with it behind the Penguins goalie Skinner. And now the Rangers will lose possession. Just got to settle down. This is Carlson. Carlson with it. Sending it, and bad pass. Rangers with an opportunity. Far circle, near circle, far circle. Oh, they couldn't get the shot off. Unbelievable. The Pirates. Penguins now with it. Carlson sends it to the far wall where it's going to be a little bit too strong. And they're going to wave it off. I may have been offsides or something. But 3:49 left to go in the third period. 2-2 is your score. Unbelievable. One game is enough rest. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. It's like a power play. Yeah. Whenever you're down, you got nothing to lose, so you just have the extra attacker. Defense. Yeah, you're liking it, King. You're liking seeing the time tick down. 2-2. That is going into King's hands. Couldn't get the shot off. It's actually off the skate of Wotherspoon. Rangers winning the face-off. What else is new? Sending it to the near corner. Taken away by Rust. Rust with it. Sending it up the ice. An opportunity there for Hayes. Hayes with it behind the goal. He's trying to win it back, but the Rangers do win it in the end. Near corner. Sending it down the near wall. A little bit of a collision, but the Rangers still with it. Near circle of their own end. 3:26 and counting. 2-2 is your score. Back to the far circle of their own end. Line changes for the Rangers. 3:16 and counting. He sends it and connects on a pass, but the pass is a little bit too much as the Rangers do win it in the end of the far corner. Far circle. He's looking around. Sends it to the near circle. Sends it. Oh, kind of a fake there. Sends it back behind the goalie. Rangers with it in the near corner. Penguins trying to poke it loose. They're all just kind of hanging out in the near corner. Nothing's really happening right now. This is stellar gameplay. Literally nothing. Now it's poked loose. Shea with it in the far corner. He sends it all the way to the Rangers, and that's going to be an icing with 2:39 left to go in the third period. Holding when the Penguin movements. Holding. I don't know, but I can tell you again, the Penguins just haven't really been the same since the first period, just based off my expert analysis. Let's get some water. This voice is dying over here. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. Again, make sure to like and subscribe before you go. Again, this is a sports channel. Might be back tomorrow for Penguins and Golden Knights. We'll see. Rangers with it. Near circle. Sends it. A shot off his knees. I don't know what's going on there. But the Rangers now with it in their own end. Sending it to the far wall. Penguins might beat them there, and they do. Shea just flicking above as the Rangers now winning possession. Has some collision there. I have no idea what's going on, but the Rangers within the far circle. Sends it inside. Near circle. Sends it to the far side. No one's there. Penguins with it and flicking it ahead. all the way to the Rangers' end. Achari in on the pursuit. Achari with it, but then quickly won back by the Rangers, but then won back by the Penguins. Sends a shot, a little bit of a collision there with the sticks. Weak shot there. Rangers with it. 2 minutes to go. Rangers now with it on the near wall. Now deflected away by the Penguins. Into the near corner. Rangers have it behind their own goalie, sending it to the far wall, where the Penguins will have it. Near circle for the Penguins, sending it to the far circle. That was Gerard. Gerard trying to flick it ahead, but then taken back by the Rangers. Rangers with it on the near wall, crossing center ice. Rangers with an opportunity, crossing the blue lines, far circle. Shot is a little bit wide. Penguins now with it down the near wall, but then losing possession. Rangers now with it. Sends it back to the far circle, far wall of their own end. And now won back by the Penguins. 1:11 left to go. Can the Penguins take advantage as they have puck? I can't even speak anymore. Carlson now with it. Sends it inside, deflected away. Rangers now sending it back to the Penguins as they send it around to the far corner. This is brutal for me. It is what it is, though, as it's going to be deflected all the way into the Penguins' end with 50 seconds left to go. Near corner for the Penguins as he flicks it ahead to the Rangers' end, where the goalie's going to come out and hold on to it. Sends it out to the Rangers. Crossing center ice, 37 seconds left to go. Sends it to the near corner. Penguins trying to poke it loose, and they do. Penguins with it, sending it to Clifton. Clifton with it, sending it up the ice. Achari couldn't quite hold on to it, but Clifton with it on the near side. Sends it to the far circle. Trying to get there is Dewar. Dewar did get there in time. Clifton now with it at the point. Sends it. Deflected wide. 13 seconds left. Penguins and Rangers trying to fight for it in the far corner of the Rangers' end. They're just going to try to hold on to it. Penguins trying to poke it loose. 4 seconds left. 3, 2, 1 shot. Or not a shot, but that was going to be sent to the near corner, where that's going to be the end of regulation. Sorry for the brutal last 3 minutes there. That was a lot of craziness happening. That was my bad. Regardless, we're going overtime. 2-2 is your score. Penguins and the Rangers. Yeah, that was bad, but we're going to move on. Defense. Yeah, you're probably good. You're probably good. I would say probably as in you're going to win. It ain't over till it's over, yeah. Looks like OT, yeah. Yeah. Again, apologies. That was rough. We're not even going to promote the channel anymore after that. OT under 6.5 is good. Yep, you are good. You are going to hit. Stress levels high up. Yeah. Yeah, that was, again, a lot of back and forth there. That was crazy. All right, here are your stats. Again, unsure how long it's going to be until we get back into action. Again, the Rangers really dominated that third period. Again, 10 shots on goal for the Rangers, 4. For the Penguins, Penguins still leading, of course, in overall shots, but 28-23. But again, the Rangers really have been dominating. Again, there are your stats on the bottom. Again, face-off percentage. The Rangers have just been dominating on face-offs. Power play percentage, 50% to 33. Penalty minutes, again, Trocheck serving 10 minutes. Rangers have been dishing out the punishment. 28 hits to the Penguins, 15. Block shots, 19 for the Penguins, 11 for the Rangers. Giveaway is about the same. And yeah. Again, if the Penguins win, they will win the season series. They won 2 of the past 3 matchups. So, again, the Rangers, best they can do is tie. Yeah, so we'll see how this last 5 minutes goes. Or maybe we go to a shootout. I don't think that's going to be centered. Oh, well. Let's see here. That's not too bad. That's actually pretty good. Overturn goal in first. Yeah, I know. An overturn goal, too. The Penguins could have been up 3-0, but overturn goal again. Really shocking call. I feel like the goalie made contact with the Penguins player, but overturned it. That was what they ruled, and yeah. It is a bummer. All right, face-off going to be won by the Penguins. 5 minutes of overtime, 3-on-3. I'm sure all Canadians just kind of like, ooh, cringed a little bit. Kindle with it in front of goal. Shot's going to be deflected away. Miller now with it for the Rangers. Sends it back to Schneider. Schneider sending it back to Zibanejad. There we go. Zibanejad to Miller. Miller with it on the near circle. Penguins trying to play some defense as they do poke it loose. Kindle sends it back to Letang. Letang with it in the near corner. Near circle of their own end. Crossing center ice. Letang now with it. Looking around, sends it back to Raquel. Raquel to Malkin. Malkin sending it back to Raquel. Raquel crossing center ice. Now he's going to turn around as Malkin's going to take a seat. And he sends it wide, but no one's there. Pass intended for Rust. As that is going to be an icing with 4:03 left to go. Or icing or an offsides, don't know. But regardless, 4:03 left to go here in overtime. Overturn goal, yep. It is what it is. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, yep. No, they actually did. They actually did do it, but again, it was overturned. But anyway, I get what you're saying. 4:03 left to go in overtime. Face-off going to be happening in front of the Penguins' goal. Raquel in there, but of course it's won by the Rangers. Rangers with it on the near blue line, sending it to Lafreniere. I don't know, that's probably not how you pronounce it. Trocheck now with it for the Rangers in his own end. 3:50 to go here in overtime. Trocheck racing down, near side, near circle, poked away by Raquel, but Trocheck still with it, sends it back to Fox. Fox sending it to Lafreniere as he glides into his own end. Sends it back to the far wall. This is Fox with it for the Rangers. Rangers still with it. Trocheck back to Fox. 3:29 left to go in overtime. Just gliding back, trying to find an opening. Trocheck now with it, gliding into his own end. Now he's back behind his goalie. 3:18 and counting. Trocheck sends it up. Connecting with Miller. Far circle sends a shot, and it's deflected away as the puck collides all the way to the Rangers' end. Just over 3 minutes to go. Gavrikov there for the Rangers. 3 minutes and counting here in OT. He sends it back to Zibanejad. Zibanejad gliding down the ice. Now sends it back. Rangers dominating possession here in overtime as well. Miller with it, far circle, gliding around, sends a shot, and that's behind the goalie. Miller wins it back, though, in the near corner, sends it back to the point. Gavrikov is just going to take his time and go all the way till his end. Zibanejad now with it, and he's going to turn around again. Rangers dominating possession here, but maybe that means a fast break opportunity for the Penguins if they get the puck. Shot's going to be saved by Skinner. Now Girard with it. And Girard racing down, but he's going to slow it down because there was a huge collision. Would have been a 1-on-3. 2:16 and counting here for, again, in overtime. 2-2 is your score. Can the Penguins salvage this game? Again, the game that they thought they had. Malkin racing down to the far circle, and he's pushed from behind. Malkin trying to win it back with his skate. He kind of does. Kindle with a shot, and it's deflected away. 1:55 and counting here in overtime. A little bit of a scrum here in the near corner. Penguins with it. This is Malkin. Malkin with it, the blue line. He's going to glide into his own end. Sends it back to Carlson at the blue line. Carlson gliding into his own end. Some changes here for Pittsburgh. Rust replacing Malkin. Looks like Kindle's going to hit the deck. As Rust still with it in his own end. 1:30 and counting here in overtime. Rust going near circle. Rust has it taken away, and the Rangers will have possession. This is, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Fox back to Cully? I don't know. Fox with it near circle of his own end, sending it to the near wall. Trocheck with it, crossing center ice. He's looking around, crossing the blue line. Now he's gliding back into his own end. Lafreniere with it. Lafreniere. He's going down the far wall. He's racing down. Far circle sends it inside to Schneider. Schneider has it deflected away. Lafreniere with it on the near wall. Penguins trying to win it back. Oh, 3-on-2. 3-on-2. Shot deflected by Skinner. And Carlson with it. Carlson with an opportunity. It's a 2-on-1 for the Penguins. 2-on-1. Carlson. Carlson near circle. Shot is snared and saved. 40 seconds left. Give it back to Lafreniere. Schneider sends it. And the puck is just coming loose. But Chinikov with it for the Penguins. 30 seconds left here in overtime. Carlson with it near wall. Carlson with it, looking around. Far circle. Sends it to Chinakhov. Chinakhov, 22 seconds and counting. Chinakhov sends it to Novak. 18 seconds left in overtime. Gliding behind the goalie. Sends it behind. Novak still with it. Far circle. 13 seconds. Malkin with it. And shot is deflected wide. 10 seconds left. Carlson with it. 6-5. Malkin, another shot deflected. And it's saved with 3 seconds left in overtime. We're probably going to a shootout. You're late, but here, we can win now. Yeah, appreciate you, Denny, for tuning in. Good to see you. Good to see you, man. It stinks watching. Yeah, I know, yeah. Penguins, yeah, they're trying. Good to see you, Raider. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, my man. I know you're excited for the #1 draft pick, getting Mendoza. That'll be nice to have some hope. Have a nice young franchise quarterback, potentially. Something we haven't had in Pittsburgh for a while. Guess we had Kenny, but that didn't really work out. 3 seconds left here at overtime. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Probably going to go to a shootout. Penguins are 1-7 in shootouts this year. That is not good. Ooh. That is not good. Again, the Penguins are up 2-0. Again, they did have also another goal that was disallowed. They reviewed it. Mike Sullivan putting the challenge in there, and they said goalie interference. Didn't really like the call. You guys can look it up for yourselves. 3 seconds left here at overtime. Face-off at Chiari in there for the Penguins. Trocheck for the Rangers. Face-off going to be deflected wide, as looks like that is going to take us to a shootout. Raiders' big hope is on Clint Kubiak's coach. Oh, yeah. Again, Clint Kubiak is great. Clint Kubiak. That's who I wanted the Steelers to get, but we didn't even give him an interview. So, yeah, Art Rooney. Oh, my gosh. Anyway. So, yeah, we're going to a shootout, folks. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Man, what a game it's been. 33 total shots on goal for Pittsburgh, 25 for the Rangers. And again, if you do like what you're listening to, make sure again to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Delay. Appreciate you guys again for hanging out. Again, I would say it's like a flip of the coin tomorrow whether I cover the Penguins or Golden Knights, but I do appreciate you guys again for hanging out. And again, if you're a sports fan, you are subscribing to the channel. Again, do a lot of football. Football is my main thing. But we'll be doing a lot of baseball, of course. Again, doing a lot of Pirates, but it's not just Pirates. We'll be bouncing around Major League Baseball as well. But we're just waiting really for the NFL and college football to start back again. That is the core of the channel. That is my expertise. But again, I'll cover some Penguins games. Again, won't be every single one, but I'll do what I can. Again, for the Rangers fans, if you are a Jets or Giants fan, then make sure to subscribe. Again, I've covered every NFL team at least once this past year, and again, the goal is to do the same this year. 3 versus 3 overtime is not preventing shootouts anymore. Yeah, I don't know. Everyone's kind of just preparing for the fast break. I mean, again, the Rangers were kind of chilling in their own end with the puck for probably about a minute combined, just doing that, just going back and forth, waiting for their opportunity. All right, Penguins, I guess, will have the first shot. This is Mantha. Mantha with it. Takes it at center ice. Going to the far side. Far circle. Deking around and loses control. Loses control of the puck. Thanks for covering the game. At least I know I do get the Penguins game on your TV. Nice. Good stuff, Christine. Yeah, sorry about that. Don't know why. Yeah, in the ABC, I guess the antenna, yeah, that is tough. But, yeah, good luck again tomorrow. Again, might be back. We'll see. Rangers now with it. This is Trocheck. Trocheck with it at the blue line. He's gliding to the far circle. Cutting inside. Trocheck. Shot! Goal! And the Rangers with the early advantage here in the shootouts. Again, the Penguins not good at shootouts. Trocheck, the American gold medalist, again, right underneath the left leg of the goalie. 1-0 Rangers leading in the shootouts. We'll see what the Penguins can do here. Second opportunity. This is Chinikov with it down the near side. Near circle. Looking around. Shot saved. Saved by the Rangers. And the Rangers, they make this. It is over. Just try to go between the legs and shut that down pretty much immediately. He read it. He read it like a book. All right. Here is JT Miller. Shootout career, 37% shooter. That's not too bad. Miller down the near side, near circle, gliding inside. Shot is saved by Skinner. He gives him one last chance. As we'll see what the Penguins can do. Again, they need to make this to have a shot. If they don't, this game is over. Miller trying to go far post, but the glove too good of Skinner. Novak will be tasked with keeping this game alive. Novak going to the far side. He's looking around. Novak far circle. Shot is wide. And the Rangers win in a shootout. Well, not an actual shootout. Well, I guess an actual shootout. Not a shootout on the scoreboard. As they will win, I guess, 3-2. This game is final. Is that, did I like mess that up there? No, that's good. Appreciate you guys for hanging out. This game again, final. What the heck? So yeah, appreciate you guys for hanging out again. The Rangers win. Penguins lose. Again, might be back tomorrow. You guys will get a notification if I am on, for sure. I believe the Penguins play around the same time tomorrow, around 1 o'clock Eastern time. Yes, it is 1 o'clock Eastern, 12 o'clock Central. So, again, might be back on for some Sunday afternoon hockey. That one's going to be on TNT, by the way. So if you have TNT, you'll be able to watch it. If not, again, I'll be right here. Most likely we'll be covering, honestly. It was pretty fun to cover it. Shame that they lost, though. Your wife's not kicking you out. Nice. Good to see you, Miss Tammy. Appreciate it again. You don't have to watch it. Appreciate it, though. Thank you again. The other thing I don't like about 3v3 is when teams just enter and exit the offense zone. Like, if you enter the zone, you can't leave unless you give up the puck. Yeah, it's fair. W. Chan, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, BK. Again, thank you, Christine, for tuning in. Darn it, tomorrow then. Rest if you need to. Oh, yeah. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Who won? The Rangers just won 3-2. 3-2. Yeah, shame. It was a shame. But yeah, that's probably, well, I guess I can go over the stats real quick before we head out. So again, thank you guys for hanging out. Again, I'll be redirecting you guys to another channel. Going to be going to play-by-play with JJ. Again, shots on goal. The Penguins led 33-25. Again, it really felt like, though, the Rangers dominated possession. I know that's not an actual stat, but I feel like it should be because the Rangers really did dominate possession. Again, they won most of the face-offs, 76 or 77% of the face-offs. Again, they had more hits on the Penguins. They were more physical. Block shots, the Penguins were getting in front, but didn't really seem to matter. So that ties the season series. The Penguins, again, and the Rangers will split. The Penguins, of course, still looking pretty good. But can they survive, again, without Crosby until he's back? Again, currently second in their division. 3 points above the Capitals, I guess, for the wild card. Metropolitan Division. But anyway, thank you guys for hanging out. Let's see here. We need 3 points in regulation. 2 for overtime, 1 for overtime. Yeah, I think that's good. I would like that. Something told me the Rangers plus 1.5, but man, I didn't think so. Yeah. Appreciate you, Gnome, for tuning in. Thanks, I'm going to be here if you do the pen. All right, appreciate you, Sinbin. Thank you again. Make sure to check out Sinbin, of course, down below. Again, make sure to search him up and then subscribe to his channel. He also, again, he does a lot of hockey. If you're a hockey fan, you're subscribing to his channel. Again, his channel is prioritizing hockey. Me, again, I'll be open about it. Hockey is in between football and baseball. Again, I'll still be doing some hockey during baseball season, but it's going to be a lot of baseball, though. Again, thank you, Miss Tammy. Appreciate it. How brutal are the Pens? 2 of 3 shootout shots didn't hit the net. Yeah. It's tough. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Again, I will, if you guys want some more entertainment, I'll be sending you over to another channel. So thank you again. Make sure to like and subscribe before you go. Thank you guys again. Most likely, we'll be back on tomorrow, depending on how the voice feels. But again, I'm going to try to make it happen. Penguins, Golden Knights tomorrow. Catch you later. Y'all, again, have a great rest of your day. Peace.